Beat money. Beat money.
Hold up. Hold up. I ain't do my countdown. It's a countdown. 3, 2, 1. And now let's go.
Beat money.
Oh, yeah, much better, much better. Good Friday to ya.
Beat
75 degrees on a mostly sunny day here on the Gulf Coast. Pensacola, Florida is where I reside.
money.
My name is Kaazon, and I'm in charge of the K Factor. That I am. Like to welcome you, welcome you, welcome you. It has been a long week. For me, I'll assume it was a long week for you. No Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for me this week. I gotta touch it tomorrow. Hey, it happens. On a serious note, for any questions or concerns, you can always reach me at Kaazon@gmail.com.
Beat money.
A cup of coffee, a cup of tea, a cigar, or support. Say thank you, say hi, say goodbye, maybe some cases. KaazonSr, followed by the $, KAAZON, capital S, little r, as in railroad, and the S as in Sam.
Beat money.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. This content is used for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All rights belong to their respective owners. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the disclaimer. My AC unit went kapoosh. Before it's all over with, though, I'm gonna put some hands on that thing. Them people talking crazy. Had to go back old school. Pulled up. Let me get 2 window units, please, and thank you. It's really the children and I that's going to suffer. Luckily, my wife is a Mississippian, so it's normal for her to have the house, and she works from home at like 75, 74. Me and the kids bust in. Baby, we dropping that bad boy down to 68, 69 quickly. Anyhow, that amongst some other things had me a little thrilled for this week. But I also refuse to let the week just get by and me not pull up to roast and drag that damn Nesto and that's of a excuse of a Sonya. All right, sit back. We're going to get going here. I want to move swiftly, but I also want to take my time so we'll get the language right. You know what I mean? Those of y'all celebrating, happy Good Friday to you. The only thing I'm going to say that's off the record is it baffles me in the East. What's up, my Ty? In the East, they're actually celebrating life, birth, spring. In the West, where we're at, we're celebrating the murder. And the story originated in the East. Just wanted to make a note of that. All right, that's that. Let's go.
Money.
Hold on, I was gonna turn the music down.
Nothing. I'm tired. The thing is, it's so hard to read it because it's so tiny.
Oh.
And I don't, it's really tiny. So hold on. This is for 6/29/21. It's the date. And this is Step by Deception. This is June of 21. And this is Galen Bickham wired $70,000 from her BD account to Wildcat RV.
My bad. Just a little quick background. So we're back at July the 20th, 2023. Shirley just said goodbye forever around June the 28th, 29th. Just hold me to 1-2 of those days. I think that was the final straw, the final phone calls. July the 7th, 2022, which would have been 1 year and about 13 days. At this particular call, my man would have been in jail 1 year and 13 days. Trying to get a bond. Did I my time for real? I didn't do it. I know what you mean, but okay. Maybe that's, I don't know. Maybe we helped her. Maybe we helped her. All right, so that's my little background on that. You read my title. Sonya's fixing to play part girlfriend, part jealous girlfriend, part district attorney. She's going to do the examining. She's going to do some cross-examination. And Nesto's going to call him a witness. Let's go.
And then she did another $20,000 to the same place. But what she's saying is the vehicle was titled in your company name instead of her name. So they're saying you took her money and bought a vehicle and put it in your name. On July 7th, 22, Ernest William I arrested.
And because this is 2026, and I do believe we're getting ready to get close to some let's just call it some hearings. Maybe they might get pushed back. Don't know. But I believe something's supposed to come up this month. If somebody will, double check the K factor on that for me, if you will. I would have, but I really been unusually busy this week. With that being said, there was something else I wanted to tell you. It'll come back to me. Come on.
On an outstanding warrant of death by deception, William had been renting a home.
Oh, I know what it was. So as we follow through these calls here, We want to pay attention to tone, delivery. We want to key in on those things. And always, and of course, the bullshit. And just a straight dead down the lane way of saying it.
Home at 980 Pine Grove and not having paid the rent. So the landlord filed a report stating that Williams owned and
Appreciate that, Dr. Clark. How are you? I started to mention you when I was asking for that. You ran through my heart and mind. Feel me now on that. I didn't do it, but feel me. I was that close to doing it. April the 15th. Appreciate that, Dr. Clark. Appreciate that. Glass half full. How are you? Glad, man. I appreciate it. Glad you pulled up. Couldn't be nothing without you guys. Know that. That's not just for me. That's for all the bloggers. For all of them. We couldn't be doing none of this without you guys. Shout out the phone calls from prison. Let's roll.
in excess of $26,000.
No, I don't know them. I don't even know them people.
Here we go. Ernesto's favorite question in math was, class, what's nothing from nothing? That man hand used to go up like that space shuttle went up the other day.
Why? He said this also.
And better not one of y'all write in my chat in K Factor. He even got that wrong. I will shut this show down. I will not be up here coughing, getting air, begging for water, can't get nothing out my mouth, fooling with y'all, okay? So I'm going to just beat you to the point. You better not get up here and say he even would have got that answer wrong. Better not. Don't do it.
Unless that girl used your name. Because I know she's...
Yeah, but I don't even know them people.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Crow stated that he believed that there were illicit activity happening in the home because he said he went in there and y'all had the keys for 3 months and it didn't look lived in, but there was some things that was in there that looked kind of suspicious. And they said, okay, so there were multiple vehicles sitting in the driveway, including a Bentley,
Okay.
two Harley Davidson motorcycles, an ambulance. He conducted a walkthrough of the home, heard the rental agreement, and said it was hardly any furniture in the house. And it looked like no one was living there, but the tenant had been there for 3 months. That sounds stupid, because you could live, Sonya had a house for 10 years and didn't have no fucking furniture in it.
Well, first of all, let me clear that up. I just kept that over there because she allowed me to keep it over there at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We just practiced it in the driveway, but somehow.
because her husband did the work on the floors for me. That's who did the work on the floors and inside the vehicle. So we did.
Now, to make sure I'm keeping up, is it fair to say right now, at this particular moment, and some of those cars that Sonya just mentioned, he's talking about Erica right now? If I'm wrong about that, please feel nothing about correcting me.
Did it there. That's how we ended up over there.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's
wasn't there.
an entangled mess.
Huh?
No, it's an entangled mess. So he conducted a search warrant on his vehicle, registered to his wife, Mr. Dooley, and while conducting, there were 3 multiple items seized. The chip pack.
Sonya, goddamn, move your lips back up off the goddamn phone thing. God dang, you breathing. What? Back up.
Computer. What the fuck that is? iPhone in a black bag with various documents. Other items were 2 black dildos, a black mask with zips, and liquid Viagra.
Off the record for a second. I believe it was last Saturday evening. Finally, for the first time this year, the fellas put together a domino game. Fast forward, one of the brothers is explaining, going back to his teenage years of when he first got his pencil sharpened. How about that? Right? And in the process of him telling us the story, he says he picked up one of his homeboys. They got the girl. She's down. They reach in her bag and pull out a big black dildo. So I halted the domino game because it may not be in the 101s or the 102s, but it's definitely before you get to the 105s. There is no reason, I repeat, nope, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Know how I am when I get for real. Let me get back to this. It's relevant too. Oh yeah, it's relevant. Where's my, oh, there I am. Here I am. Slide this over here. Let's be clear on something. Fellas, I'm not talking to the sister. I'm not talking to the woe man. I'm talking to the men. Men. Fellas. Brothers. There is no reason under the sun you, as a man, with your phalanges, your fingers, your hand, your arm, your elbow, should be dealing, handling, maneuvering, moving, buying, suggesting, whatsoever, a dildo. Are we clear? Men, we do not handle, touch, move, hold up, measure, cook, freeze, barbecue a dildo. You have your own. It is yours. Are we clear? Okay. All right. As long as we clear on that, let me slide this back over to Nesto. Nesto, I will accept if you tell me one of those females put that dildo in that bag for you. We need a whole nother court show to even get to the bottom of why such things would be in your possession, brother.
Through further investigation of the documents, it was found that the Bentley was in repossession as Williams stopped paying the car note. Other documents which prompt us to obtain search warrants for 980 Pine Grove as well as 990 Pine Grove, where the co-defendant of the case, Erica King, was living. So you're saying it's two units. It's 990 and 980. So I found that Williams had a active arrest warrant in Henry County related to larceny, theft by conversion, where a check was written for a trailer for $9,385. A check was NSF, and I found that Williams had an active warrant in Santa Clara, California, for state.
Dr. Clark, I strongly suggest he go find him a lead fixiner, lead replacer, give it up, herbal it, something, anything other than him handling a deal's dough. I'm so for real.
I mean, within state extradition only. As investigation further, Williams charged with theft of.
Oh, by the way, too, just for the record, I won't be probably getting invited to the very next domino game. It'll probably be the one after that, probably and whatnot. Because I had to stop the show. I had to stop the show. I had to stop it.
servants and deposit of account.
Not another count, not another sound of the domino slamming, none of that. It was just straight up. Wait a minute, brother. Wait a minute, brother. Hold up. And then the other brothers and them just joined in. They saw it my way. That's crazy how I'm doing the show and Sonya was doing the bag reading. In other words, she was explaining to us what they said they found in the bag. But when I was at the domino game and he said that, I thought about the show. Man, that's crazy. That's full circle. Let's go.
Fraud. 7 counts of conspiracy to commit a felony.
A man handling a dildo. Get up out of here. Get out of here.
That was that stuff with her at the court case saying that she showed up, you and her showed up in court, and she said she was April. And you sat there, I guess, and didn't say nothing when she was in court saying she was April. She said she knew you for 20 years and that she worked for you.
You read it. Okay.
I did. Okay.
He tried to move on, counselor. Counselor Sonya, move on. Move on, counselor.
You read. I'm glad you read all that. So you see, I ain't lying to you.
All right.
When he said that, what time it is? It's 6:21. It is April the 3rd, 2026. To this date and time, Central Time, I don't know what in the hell he was talking about. Proof that it proves he wasn't lying. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not tripping.
Only. As investigation further, Williams charged with theft of servants and deposit of account fraud. 7 counts of conspiracy to commit a felony. That was that stuff with her at the court case saying that she showed up, you and her showed up in court, and she said she was April. And you sat there, I guess, and didn't say nothing when she was in court saying she was April. She said she knew you for 20 years and that she worked for you.
You read it. Okay.
I did. Okay.
Move on, counselor.
You read. I'm glad you read all that. So you see, I ain't lying to you.
All right.
And then he said he saw it. They arrested me in my truck. The truck was not sitting there.
They did not. Now, wait a minute, Ernesto. Hold up. You effing up now. You were not in the truck. I know that. You were not in the truck. You was in the truck? All right, then. All right, cool. Have it your way.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He said that he saw a truck parked there and he got stuff out of there. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you just said, correct?
No, I began an investigation to conduct a search warrant subsequent to his arrest on his vehicle registered to his wife. So he said after he arrested you, he got a search warrant for your vehicle.
Okay. When was that search warrant? Because search warrant, they just wrote that shit up. They should have been had that.
Ernesto. Sonya. Counselor Sonya. Counselor Sonya. 35 plus 10 year plus 25-year law experience. Ma'am, what do you have my man's up there doing right about now? I'm talking about, hell, I must have missed this. He out his mind.
I'm saying that's what you just said, correct?
No, I began an investigation to conduct a search warrant subsequent to his arrest on his vehicle registered to his wife. So he said after he arrested you, he got a search warrant for your vehicle.
Okay. When was that search warrant? Because search warrant, they just wrote that shit up. They should have been had that.
Did they go on your vehicle in front of you?
Hold on. Before he answer that, I advise him don't answer, but you his attorney and you his district attorney. So, shit. He done came this far, might as well ride out. But Ernesto, when you say they just wrote the warrant up and that they should have already had it, and we're talking about a warrant to get inside your truck, why would you suggest that? If the whole thing started from you having an outstanding, allegedly, or FTA, that's failure to appear, allegedly, warrant out for your arrest, how would those lead into, and it sounds like it was bench warrant, meaning if they having to run into you, get on your ass, but they wasn't going to come out with the jump out boys and the jump out team and ram up in your shit. That's what that means by bench warrant, right? But my man, let me let you answer this for Sonya. Y'all remember the question? Hell, I don't. Let me back up just a tad. I want to get the language right.
I'm saying that what you just said, correct?
No, I began an investigation to conduct a search warrant subsequent to his arrest on his vehicle registered to his wife. So he said after he arrested you, he got a search warrant for your vehicle.
Okay, when was that search warrant? Because search warrant, they just wrote that shit up. They should have been had that.
Why does he figure that? Damn, I wish I could. How does he come to that conclusion? No, seriously, I'm talking about, I'm dead up.
Did they go in your vehicle in front of you?
No, they did not.
Oh.
Let me think. Did they? I know when that lady asked you on that police call. ICE. Sorry about that. When the female officer asked you, could they go inside the vehicle? You said yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I never see them go in it.
Okay, they impounded.
Listen, when they locked me up.
The truck was where?
The truck was at a paint store.
Okay.
Yeah, they caught me up, threw me on the ground, handcuffed me, took me to the police department, and they said, "We're gonna go get your truck." I said, "All right, I ain't thinking of it. Okay, go get it. If you're gonna go get it." So they went and got it, bring it back. Oh, we're gonna sit here, this and that, this and that. I said, "Okay."
What's this and that? We don't know. Hey, boy, sad boy. We don't talk like that. And what's that? You got to fill them blinks in. Fill that shit in now. Look, they talking this and that, or woo, 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 and all that different carrying on. Yeah, I mean, you feel me? You feel me? No, I don't feel you. Shit, turn that shit into a sentence.
And they said, I said, I need to get my wife and I need to get my lawyer telephone number out the phone. If you read that on that warrant.
I read it says that you said that Erica was the attorney.
Ooh. Damn. Why y'all did that, chat? The way Sonya just said that. The way she just said that. It sounds like y'all were twisting her arm, like that shit came from deep, deep down in the belly. Didn't he tell them to get something? Yeah, he wanted them to get that information, wifey's number and his lawyer's number out of the cell phone, I'm assuming. Yes, I definitely heard him on recording. I cannot remember right now who pulled that public record. You know, all cops video and audio is open to the public. You go down there and request it, right? And he told them that they can go inside the truck. It broke my heart. It did, because I was about 2 months in. And the 2 months in, and those of y'all that's been rocking with me from day one, I'm talking about when the audio used to be jacked up. You remember? I was riding with Ernesto on that. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I had that down for an illegal search. There's no way under the sun. And he was on the outside of the truck. It was not a Terry stop or Terry stop. It was not a violation. He wasn't illegally parked. If I remember correctly, he was even on private property and was not on the inside of the truck when that lady pulled up on him. Now, if he changes that, then that's an inconsistent statement and different than the day of the actual arrest. You can't allow them to get nothing. Oh no, they'll if you listen. Damn, man, this is not the channel for this, but just know. Let me see, can I say this real fast? All right, look at it this way. The 13th Amendment said no involuntary servitude. It didn't say anything about voluntarily. Therefore, if you volunteer yourself, it doesn't matter if you scared. I was nervous. I didn't know what was going on. I was scared. I was just capping. It don't matter. You tell them you can go inside the truck. You open that up for them. And unless you in a super duper 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 liberal court system somewhere in one of these states, in one of these counties, that will be part of the tree and everything up under it. He told them they can go in that truck. But here, I want to get to Sonya because Sonya finna get in her feelings. Yes, sir. I ain't forget. I'm still right there with you, Sonya. You said that like that junk was in the bottom of your stomach when you was. Go ahead.
You go get it. So they went and got it, bring it back. Oh, we're gonna sit here, this and that. I said okay, and they said, I said I need to get my wife and I need to get my lawyer telephone number out the phone. If you read that on that warrant,
I read it. It says that you said that Erica was the attorney.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Go ahead.
You go. Yeah, you go.
Right. Because for some reason she had you thinking she was an attorney when she wasn't.
Right. Okay.
See, this right here. This right here. That's though. Remember when Sylvia kept saying, yeah, you be having him talk about his. That's though. Bam. Mark this down. Timestamp this. I'm going on the record right now. If this goes to the box, in other words, he takes it through the whole chicken, you're going to hear this. You guarantee you're going to hear this call again. This little part, you're going to hear it again.
Right. I ain't doing a line now. I'm keeping it 1,000.
Right, because you honestly thought that girl was an attorney when she tricked you and she wasn't.
You remember when Dion, trying to think, was he talking to Sonya? Was he talking to his father? And Sonya, no, he was talking to Sonya. Remember when Dion told Sonya, listen, you keep trying to put things together. You don't know these people. You don't know what's going on. It was at that moment right there, Sonya came in with a full ground attack. Little bit by little bit, she did not like that because she heard some truth. She don't know what's going on and did not know what was going on. And the little part she was playing is that part. What part? The little part. Yeah.
Never an attorney. She was a criminal. But she told you, you can know somebody for 20 years but barely see them. Like, I could have met you 20 years ago and saw you twice, 4 times, and say, I've known for 20 years. That doesn't mean I saw you every day or every month in those 20 years. It just means I met them in 1990, and today is 2010.
Well, that's you. That's different with him and Erica. That's different. That's different, Sonya. That's different. You feel him? Go ahead.
you know. So that's me knowing him for 20 years, not necessarily being involved with him throughout those 20 years. But that's how she made it seem to state that she known you for 20 years, but she worked for you for 5, is what she tried to say. But, that's for court. You got to go to trial with that, and I would go to trial on that and squash what she's trying to say.
And that girl's a fool. Your counselor right now is a fool. She's a fool. You fool. I can use the word fool. Yes, I can. That's Bible. Mm-hmm. You fool. Hey, Ernesto, if it was left up to me and I had control of this situation, I'll charge Sonya ass right now, right here. No grand jury. We're not going past go. We're going straight to that. Is some very, very awkward, strange advice she throwing at you right about now, me boy. Because I talked over it. Let me tap back just a tad. Y'all bear with me. I get excited. You see, I ain't doing clip night. This ain't clip night like that. We diving in.
That, and I would go to trial on that
And do what? And do what? He called Erica by name. They went to court for the rent, and they called her April Holloway. Oh, yeah, I do remember that name. Appreciate that, my Todd. And he didn't flinch. I do remember that. Well, I remember, let me stop. I remember hearing about this. I remember hearing about that.
I read it says that you said that Erica was the attorney.
There you go. There you go.
Right. Because for some reason she had you thinking she was an attorney
There you
when
go.
she wasn't.
Right. Okay. So
Exactly.
I ain't lying. I ain't doing no lying now. I'm keeping it 1,000.
Right, because you honestly thought that girl was an attorney when she tricked you and she was never an attorney. She was a criminal. But she told you, you can know somebody for 20 years but barely see them. Like, I could have met you 20 years ago and saw you twice, 4 times, and say, I've known him for 20 years. That doesn't mean I saw you every day or every month in those 20 years. It just means I met him in 1990, and today is 2010, you know? So that's me knowing him for 20 years, not necessarily being involved with him throughout those 20 years. But that's how she made it seem to state that she known you for 20 years, but she worked for you for 5, is what she tried to say. But, that's for court. You got to go to trial with that, and I would go to trial on that and squash what she's trying to say.
You would. Even with the little bit you think you know, that's what you would advise him to do? Huh? That's what your 35 plus 10 plus 25 year of law experience would guide you to tell him? Ma'am, I need you to like contact somebody that knows somebody that can get that to me. I wished I'd have thought about that on the time when that moment came and I did get a chance to ask you a question. Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
All right, so now...
Because she's painting a relationship differently, as if, to me, reading it sounding like you would know better, which that doesn't make sense because if I got money, any amount, a little money, whatever, if I gotta go to court, I'm not bringing no fake-ass person to court. That's a little bold with it.
Thank you.
Ain't nobody going to court with no fake-ass attorney. I don't know nobody that does that in their right mind that would go to court with a fake-ass attorney, ever. And as many times as you had to go to court.
And they were beating them.
Mm-hmm.
As you could see that. I don't know if you could see that part of that, but I saw it.
No, I don't see that she was winning, but.
That's no. So you're going to leave your ass in that joint, boy. Boy, you shouldn't have said it. Boy, you should. Boy.
I read it says that you said that Erica was the attorney.
There you go.
Right. Because for some reason she had you thinking she was an attorney
There you
when
go.
she wasn't.
Right. Okay. So
Exactly.
I ain't lying. I ain't doing no lying now. I'm keeping it 1,000.
Right, because you honestly thought that girl was an attorney when she tricked you and she was never an attorney. She was a criminal. But she told you, you can know somebody for 20 years but barely see them. Like, I could have met you 20 years ago and saw you twice, 4 times, and say, I've known them for 20 years. That doesn't mean I saw you every day or every month in those 20 years. It just means I met them in 1990, and today is 2010, you know? So that's me knowing him for 20 years, not necessarily being involved with him throughout those 20 years. But that's how she made it seem to state that she known you for 20 years, but she worked for you for 5, is what she tried to say. But, you know, that's for court. You got to go to trial with that, and I would go to trial on that and squash what she's trying to say.
All right, so now...
Because she's painting a relationship differently, as if, to me, reading it sounding like you would know better, which that doesn't make sense because if I got money, any amount, a little money, whatever, if I gotta go to court, I'm not bringing no fake ass person to court. That's a little bold with it.
Thank you.
Ain't nobody going to court with no fake ass attorney. I don't know nobody that does that in their right mind that would go to court with a.
Well, let's just say that's the truth. Talking to one right now on the phone. And you get ready now for what he about to tell you. Which brings me to this. I guarantee you he wish you had a percentage of what Erica had. I guarantee you Ernesto wanted to tell you deep down inside that if it was the other way around and Erica was out there and she really, 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 really was the Sadiati, she'd have better figured out a way to get him out by now. But instead,
fake ass attorney ever. And as many times as you had to go to court.
And they were beating them. As you can see that. I don't know if you can see that part.
Well, wait a minute. Now, hold on. Wait a minute. So you giving 2 answers. Wait a minute. No, I went to. Y'all forgive me on this one. I know I'm pretty good at tapping it back, but I might have went just bear with me.
Those 20 years. But that's how she made it seem to state that she known you for 20 years, but she worked for you for 5, is what she tried to say. But, you know, that's for court. You got to go to trial with that, and I would go to trial on that and squash what she's trying to say.
All right, so now...
Because she's painting a relationship differently, as if, to me, reading it sounding like you would know better, which that doesn't make sense because if I got money, any amount, a little money, whatever, if I gotta go to court, I'm not bringing no fake ass person to court. That's a little bold with it.
Thank you.
Ain't nobody going to court with no fake ass attorney. I don't know nobody that does that in their right mind that would go to court with a fake ass attorney ever. And as many times as you had to go to court.
And they were beating them. As you can see that. I don't know if you can see that part or not, but I saw it.
No, I don't see that she was winning, but you know, she told you she was an attorney.
And guess what?
Who gonna question?
Even the judge said it. Because the judge...
Sonya said, Sonya said, and
And I would go to trial on that and squash what she's trying to say.
All right, so now...
Because she's painting a relationship differently, as if, to me, reading it sounding like you would know better, which that doesn't make sense because if I got money, any amount, a little money, whatever, if I gotta go to court, I'm not bringing no fake ass person to court. That's a little bold with it.
Thank you.
Ain't nobody going.
Well, what about what you living and telling? I mean, you're on an open record talking about this 35 plus 10-year law experience. Later, you added an additional 25 during the interview you did with Sylvia. not that long ago. What do you consider that? That's not the same thing. Matter of fact, to be honest, you worse. Because you claiming it and ain't won shit.
To court with no fake ass attorney. I don't know nobody that does that in their right mind that would go to court with a fake ass attorney ever. And as many times as you had to go to court,
And they were beating them, as you can see that.
Now, first, she's now I got on the record. He said, and was beating them. And she said, did she not? Then,
I don't know if you can see that part or not, but I saw it.
no, I don't see that she was winning, but
no, no, Ernesto, she didn't see that she was winning now. In other words, what your girl trying to tell you, that's you capping on that. She don't see none of that. She don't see none of that. And if she was to add on a little bit more, she probably would throw it in. Well, that's funny. Isn't that a damn shame? After all of that, she done tried to throw you under the bus and got me here helping you. Her being your lawyer not helping you now. Erica was smart. I wonder how much I want to read Erica's book. You damn right. You damn right. Somebody hit Erica up. Tell Erica to contact so-and-so that know them and them to do a book deal. I believe it'd be classic.
Yeah.
you know, she told you she was an attorney.
And guess what?
Who won't question?
Even the judge said it. Because the judge looked for her barcode and everything.
So she stole somebody's identity. Apparently, that bitch is crazy.
But she so looked it up. I was right there. And
Yeah, man, that's dope. Oh, man, you might not. But I wish you were doing that for Shirley. Now, before I get too hyped up now, I still get drawn back into that low down ass shit. You was talking to a low down ass female about a classy female. I don't like that. But you know what? I tell you what we're gonna do. Hold on 1 second. Let me do this. We want to see if some truth up into this. Let's see if some truth up into this. So Sonya done gave what 20 years mean to her. And that let's go back to that December. Let go. Let's see. Oh, he yelled some sound. Dun. Check her out now, Sonya. She done pulled up on Big Boy. Ernesto said he asked you, did you see that? What's that, K-Factor? Where Erica done walked up in front of them judges, whether she was portraying to be somebody or not. We're not here for that. We here to make the point. Erica won. She won some cases. What does that say for you? That you're 35 plus 10. I'll do it on Monday. I forgot. I'm going to call them. I'll do an email. I done hunched the lawyer, allegedly. Now, he won't give me... man, let me leave that alone because I've been got ratchet up in this joint.
I heard what I need to hear. She told me this is what she do. I said, okay.
Right. This is what she do, right? Yeah, let's go. Let's see what she do.
Queen of the South.
Hey, baby.
Come here.
What up, Ernesto?
How you doing?
Had to come check on you in my neck of the woods.
Boy, you made my day. Erica King.
She made his day. That's Erica King right there. I got your comments. Hello. What's up there? Let me hold on, man. I apologize. Where's my manners at? Let's talk. Good evening. Glass half full. Good evening. Nene and Nene, what happening? Beautifully made. I like that name. Beautifully made. I like that. Hello. And Beautifully Made said he didn't deny working for him for 5 years. She didn't. He didn't. Okay, wait a minute. He didn't deny her working with him for 5 years. Okay, yeah. If that's what, yeah, I'm with you on that. Man, no, man, 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 man. You hold on. Let me hit this play. Let's see what Erica mean to Nesto. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Crazy.
I don't.
Y'all want to go all the way back to that?
I know this fraud. This shit is crazy.
Okay, yeah. You know what? Okay, so it's December. He don't know her. On December the 13th, 12 days of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Anyway, 12 days before Christmas, he don't know who in the hell Erica is. I'm gonna give you one notch, Ernesto. I think you was on Sonya ass then.
Apparently know this fraud. This shit is crazy.
I don't. What's up, Queen?
Queen of the South. What you doing over here?
What up, Ernesto?
How you doing?
Had to come check on you in my neck of the woods.
Boy, you made my day. Erica King.
Always.
The famous.
My OG called me. You know I gotta pull up.
I gotta pull up. Let me give y'all a shot for pulling up on me tonight. 54 viewing and moving up. Hit that like button for your boy. Hit that like button. Look, I want you to hit the like button because it has been a rough week. But here, I got you. I got you on that. You listen. One thing about me over here, beautifully made. And it's a beautiful thing. Give me a second to scan it. Then I come out my mouth and then I put myself in my writer's shoes. I jump in your shoes for a minute, and then we wiggle it out. I got you. And I done did a million typos. Hell, I might do a typo right now. But he don't know them folks. He don't know them folks, my tie. He don't know. You say he... Okay, hold on. I'm just goofing off, y'all, but now that I'm with y'all, I'm starting to spark up a little bit. It's been a long week.
You don't even apparently know this fraud.
Apparently. Let me give her a C- for using the word apparently. Mm-hmm.
Shit is crazy.
Crazy. Uh-huh. I don't know. I don't know them folks. And my tie voice. My tie, I don't even know if you're a female or a male. So I'm gonna try to get in between. I don't know them folks, fam. And then them folks pull up. That is a big boy RV now, boy. Is that double wheels at the back? I hear you, Nesto. Nesto, truth be told, to be honest, I've never looked at Prevost. See, I even learned the name of the baddest one out there. I never even thought about them things until I started following this. When I say they got some tight ass RVs out here, they do. They do. Female, got you on that, my tie. I had to throw it out there because I didn't want to be, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. But it don't change the fact you said, but I don't know them folks. Here come folk. That's a word they use commonly when I moved here to Pensacola. They commonly use the word folk. And I wasn't accustomed to that. Because about 2 hours up the road north, the word folk got a whole nother meaning to it. So when they used to be like, what's up, folk? What boy, I used to be quickly explaining myself. Quickly. And they was just being friendly. That's all right. But them folks, Ernesto don't know these folks. Now,
Queen of the South.
uh-huh.
Come over here.
What up, Ernesto?
How you doing?
Had to come check on you in my neck of the woods.
Boy, you made my day. Erica King.
Always.
The famous.
My OG called me. You know I gotta pull up.
Hey, I so appreciate you.
You see how she don't try to talk over him? You see how she sit down like a lady? She cross her legs. You see she don't trust his ass, so she got her purse cuffed on her arm. She know this Negro. She ain't let you know what I'm saying? You get comfortable, you know. Y'all will put your purse, you know, there on the sofa. Erica got that shit still on her arm. Legs crossed. Lady.
Queen of the South.
She a queen. She may not be the queen of the North, but according to Ernesto, them folks he don't know, he got her marked for queen of the South.
The money maker.
Money. Money maker. Candlestick maker. That's what Sonya would have tried to say about Shirley. Remember when Sonya was making fun about Shirley Candlestick? I wanted to go, ooh, goodness gracious almighty. Boy, I like to say something up on this microphone. Woo, shit. That like got away from me. Let me just take a deep breath. I didn't think that shit was cute, Sonya, when you was trying to make fun of Shirley's Candlestick Company. At least she was doing something. You know what I'm saying? At least she was trying to, you know, mark something down as her contribution to make a person's day better. Some people are really into candles. Hell, I like candles.
Player maker. All of above. My
Dr. Clark said Erica made scamming easy for Ernie. Hell yeah, she about 15 years smarter than the boy.
friend. Erica King.
Oh, my bad, y'all. Hold on.
My friend.
Hold on. My bad, Erica. I'm sorry. Lay it out again, Ernesto.
Queen of the South.
Queen of the South.
Maker.
Money maker. Candlestick, married to a candlestick maker. I was trying to throw a rhyme in there with the Baker Man, but it didn't come out right. So I guess I better hit play.
Player maker.
Player maker. Look at that. Look at Erica pose. Look at E. What's up, E?
All of above.
All of above. Like Ernesto used to looking at a test, and you know, that'd be like selective D, all of the above, or none of the above. Erica hit all of above. I wonder what Sonya would rank at.
My friend.
His friend. He don't know them folks. And Mata said Erica can read. And I'll throw Dion in there. Dion made a point of that. He didn't use Erica's name, but that's who he was talking about when he said, Pop, you always get something. You always had somebody, you always had somebody that could read your shit for you. He sure did, Dion. Yes, he did. I remember. Dion said that. Erica. I'm finna snitch on Ernesto ass. Hey, Erica. Ernesto telling Sonya he don't know you. And you dim folks part 2. The other dim folks is his wife. That is the craziest shit. The women that actually kind of stood in his corner don't make it past dim folks. And the one, oh, let me take a deep breath. Because Dion, boy, I'm rocking with Dion tonight. Dion said it best. He got, you know what? It is fair for me to say that. It's what, Easter weekend? Look, he got Sonya down for John. Wait a minute, K Factor. Why John? I'm talking about, didn't John baptize? Did not Dion say to his father in a matter of words, if he keep effing around with that Sonya, them folk gonna baptize his ass. Did he not? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. The Sonya them got me going crazy. I'm asking the question and answering. Uh-huh. Indeed.
Stop picking up strays.
And even though she the one, that one little line right there, stop picking up strays. You went to the back and took your clothes off, and I've adopted this. I used to say the next day, but that person that emailed me, that weighed on me so hard, I'm rocking with them. I'm gonna give it an extra 2 hours. You would have did it on the first hour, but you had the grandbaby, so you came back 6 hours later. I'll give you 8. You went to the back and took your clothes off, and you just met the man. You also wind up in the hospital shortly after that. I ain't say that. I ain't. What's your point? You know what? I shouldn't even said that. I often sometimes will slip out of my mouth exactly what I'm thinking in my head, and 53 years, sometimes it ain't come out right. But
You got me why I ain't gonna be asleep tonight.
No, you don't even.
One more time.
No, this fraud. This shit is crazy.
I don't.
Queen of the South, what you doing over here?
What up, Ernesto?
How you doing?
Had to come check on you in my neck of the woods.
Boy, you made my day. Erica King,
Always.
the famous.
My OG called me. You know I gotta pull up.
Hey, I so appreciate you. Queen of the South, the money maker, the player maker, all of the above, my friend.
My friend.
Erica King. Hey, let's talk about that.
Stop picking up strays.
And damn. Now ain't that about her? Ain't that about some nerves now? As quick as she went back there, it took her clothes off.
To court with no fake ass attorney. I don't know nobody that does that in their right mind that would go to court with a fake ass attorney ever. And as many times as you had to go to court,
And they were beating them. As you could see that. I don't know if you can see that part or not, but I saw it.
No, I don't see that.
You know what? That picture I just slid up on the screen, don't let that be misleading. That stuff is not talking about that what's on the screen right now. Damn, you know what? That gives me an idea. I'm going to work on that.
And I would go to trial on that and squash what she's trying to say.
All right, so now.
Because she's painting a relationship differently, as if to me reading it sounding like you would know better, which that doesn't make sense because if I got money, any amount, a little money, whatever. If I gotta go to court, I'm not bringing no fake ass person to court. That's a little bold with it.
Thank you.
Ain't nobody going to court with no fake ass attorney. I don't know nobody that does that in their right mind that would go to court with a fake ass attorney ever. And as many times as you had to go to court.
And they were beating them. As you could see that. I don't know if you can see that part or not, but I saw it.
No, I don't see that she was winning, but she told you she was an attorney.
And guess what?
Who gonna question?
Even the judge said it, because the judge looked for her barcode and everything.
So she stole somebody's identity.
Right.
That bitch is crazy.
But she so looked it up. I was right there, and I heard what I need to hear. She told me this what she do. I said, okay. But anyway, so let's get back to this right here. Now I got to get back to this here. Okay. 19.
But what you have to explain, don't say it now, but what you have to explain is how is it Erica King when she said her name was April in court?
Hey, Ernesto. Man, this girl a loose cannon. Let me just... Sonya, come here for a minute. Come here. Come hither for a minute. Come here. Nope, not that one. You don't deserve that one up there. Come here. Yeah, come here. Excuse me 1 second, E. Excuse me 1 second. Slide this up here. Counselor. Did he not just ask you, let's move on? And instead of you moving on, hold on, let me double check, just in case I'm wrong. Hold on 1 second. I think I'm going to change. Wait a minute, not right. Let me try right here.
It just means I met him in 1990, and today is 2010, you know? So that's me knowing him for 20 years, not necessarily being involved with him throughout those 20 years.
I was right there, and I heard what I need to hear. She told
Mm-hmm.
as you can see that. I don't know if you can see that part or not, but I'll say. So
Exactly.
I ain't lying. I ain't doing no lying now. I'm keeping it 1,000.
Right, because you honor.
I wonder what he was talking about, what he was assuming. That's what the point I was asking earlier. Or what he was trying to convince her of he wasn't lying about. Even though he lying.
If he thought that girl was an attorney when she tricked you and she was never an attorney. She was a criminal. But she told you, you can know somebody for 20 years but barely see them. Like, I could have met you 20 years ago and saw you twice, 4 times, and say, I've known him for 20 years. That doesn't mean I saw you every day or every month in those 20 years. It just means I met him in 1990, and today is 2010, you know? So that's me knowing him for 20 years, not necessarily being involved with him throughout those 20 years. But that's how she made it seem to state that she known you for 20 years, but she worked for you for 5, is what she tried to say. But
He said, okay. He did. I think he did acknowledge that, my time. Somebody wrote something in that chat that cracked me up a while ago, and I'm finna go find it. Oh, there it is. I'm ready for them to baptize that ass. That's what Dion said. You're a boo. If they play this clip in court, Ernie is going to poop on himself. Oh, diaper wearing, oh shit. But I hope they play this. The jury would be like, what the hell? Back to it.
no, that's for court. They got to go to trial with that, and I would go to trial on that and squash.
And go, I can't believe you like, yeah, you need to take that part to trial. Like you could parse out little parts you want to. This girl is 30. Boy.
That's what she's trying to say.
All right, so now.
Because she's painting a relationship differently, as if to me reading it sounding like you would know better, which that doesn't make sense because if I got money, any amount, a little money, whatever. If I gotta go to court, I'm not bringing no fake ass person to court. That's a little bold with it.
Thank you.
Ain't nobody going to court with no fake ass attorney. I don't know nobody that does that in their right mind that would go to court with a fake ass attorney ever. And as many times as you had to go to court.
And they were beating them.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see that. I don't know if you can see that part or not, but I saw.
No, I don't see that she was winning, but still, she told you she was an attorney.
And guess what?
Who gonna question?
Even the judge said it, because the judge looked for her barcode and everything.
So she stole somebody's identity.
Right.
Apparently, that bitch is crazy.
But she so looked it up. I was right there, and I heard what I need to hear. She told me this what she do. I said, okay. But anyway, so let's get back to this right here. Now I got to get back to this here. Okay. 19.
So what you have to explain.
This chick done about pissed me off right here. It's like, she done about, man, let me hit this play.
Don't say it now, but what you have to explain is how is it Erica King when she said her name was April in court?
Right.
Why he got to explain that? 35-year. Counselor Sonya. Counselor. Why would Ernesto need to explain that? You need to you need to come sit in the K-Factor court and let's see can we iron some of this out. I think we, you know what?
So she went in court saying she was April, and you just like when you had the co-defendant, they said Shirley, and you was like, that ain't right. I don't know no Erica Shirley.
Right.
And I'm like, it's trick. Shirley is King, and some other names on top of that. So it's another thing here. Right. You're too trusting. You can't trust everybody apparently.
So.
Anywho, so hold on. Okay, so what this person is saying, which is Bickham, she's saying that October 13, 2022, at 8 o'clock, detective, hold on, she was already looked up. Okay, so she interviewed him. They interviewed her on October 13th. This was before that article came out.
Damn, it sounded like he was trying to get a question in. He can't. I just don't see how in the world. I can't see how that. I just.
Because that came out Halloween. So,
I just don't see how in the world he ain't hang that phone up. Click.
Bickham advised that sometime around 2009 and 10, in the market crash, she met you. She was in Georgia.
Start right there. What did I tell you? I've been knowing him a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I know.
During that period, she stepped away from him after his continued solicitation for money. Bickham advised that she did loan you $1,000, but you paid it back. She knew you were married to Carol at the time, and you were operating a barbershop. 2015, she ran into you in Atlanta, I guess 5 years later, and she said you had a new business, and you wanted to show her.
Oh, wait a
She
minute.
agreed to meet you at your barbershop.
Hold on, Sonya, in the barbershop. Hold on 1 second. First, let me do the proper thing first. Good afternoon, Shay the Lady. Shay the Lady said, but yet he asked for Erica when he got arrested. After witnessing what happened with the judge on the Zoom court, proves he is a terrible ass liar. Unquote. Shady Lady didn't put some of that in there. And you know what? You bring up a good point. A very good point. Sonya, you need to hear that. When he got arrested, the first two people were the first two real women in his life. His wife, I need the number to my wife. I need my wife's number, and I need my homegirl, Erica, April, King, Kelly, and all of that. I need them too. And then come along a spider. Then Sonya.
On Peachtree and Farr. Business at the time involved private coaches, motorhomes. William told Bickham that he was looking for investors for his new business. Williams also told Bickham that he was going to get married, and did she know who he was marrying? She said she was not familiar with the fiance, but congratulations. William then told Bickham that he was engaged to, that's repeating it, Shirley Strawberry. She's unfamiliar with Shirley Strawberry, and Williams explained that she's on Steve Harvey's show. She said congratulations again. Williams then asked Beckham about her business
That
interests.
don't make no sense. That don't make no sense.
I know it's backtracking the report.
Okay, go ahead.
She was doing the same thing. Hold on. When previously met Bickham, she said she was doing the same thing from when William concluded. And she get that out my face. Yeah, whatever. Bring me my lemonade.
Okay, I just got like thrown just then. Okay, hold on 1 second. Cause I'm gonna try to keep up one more time on this. This is not for y'all. This for me right here. Hold on 1 second.
She's saying that October 13, 2022, at 8 o'clock, detective, hold on, she's already looked up. Okay, so she...
What, Nesto? Nesto, you gotta speak up. You need to get with your son Dion so he can show you how to shut Sonya ass up. Damn! Shut her up. Say, yo, shut up. And let me ask whatever it is he's trying to ask, or add, or take away.
Interviewed him. They interviewed her on October 13th. This was before that article came out, because that came out Halloween. So Bickham advised that sometime around 2009 and 10, in the market crash, she met
2009, 2000. Son was 2008. I joined Facebook. 2010, they were cutting the food down in, I think it was one of the projects over there in Haiti. Gangs, or maybe it was Jamaica. Huh.
She was in Georgia.
Start right there. Start right there. What did I tell you? I've been knowing him a long time.
2010 was one of the most saddest years. I lost my first brother-in-law, a pastor who was a friend of the family, a best friend of mine that had moved back to Indiana who told me his roommates were plotting on him, and an Eastern Star sister of mine, married to one of my best friends here, passed away. That was 4 people in the year 2010. Why did I share that with y'all? Hell, I don't know. Because Sonya brought it up. That's why.
And I know
during that period, she stepped away from him after his continued soliciting for money. Beckham advised that she did loan you $1,000, but you paid it back. She knew
he did. He did pay back something. Okay, that's dope.
You were married to Carol at the time, and you were operating a barbershop. 2015, she ran into you in Atlanta. I guess 5 years later, and she said you had a new business, and you wanted to show her. She agreed to meet you at your barbershop located on Peachtree in Far. Business at the time involved private.
Okay, I can't help it. I gotta ask the chat. Who history breakdown and premature introduction is she doing? Is she talking about Erica right now? Is she still talking about Erica? Or is she talking about somebody else? I'm freaking confused. Somebody help me out with that. And you will be helping me too.
The coaches, motorhomes. William told Beckham that he was looking for investors for his new business. Williams also told Beckham that he was...
Beckham? Who the hell is Beckham? Okay, I might want to withdraw the Erica question. And now I need to put my focus on Beckham. Sound like a military movie or something. Sergeant Beckham. Chief General Beckham. Yeah.
Going to get married, and did she know who he was marrying? She said she was not familiar with the fiance, but congratulations. William then told Bickham that he was engaged to, that's repeating it, Shirley Strawberry. She's unfamiliar with Shirley Strawberry and
What did she call her? What head? Hold on.
you were operating a barbershop. 2015, she ran into you in Atlanta, I guess 5 years later. And she said you had a new business and you wanted to show her. She agreed to meet you at your barbershop located on Peachtree in Farr. Business at the time involved private coaches, motorhomes. William told Beckham that he was looking for investors for his new business. Williams also told Beckham that he was going to get married, and did she know who he was marrying? She said she was not familiar with the fiancé, but congratulations. William then told Beckham that he was engaged to, that's repeating it, Shirley Strawberry. She's unfamiliar with Shirley Strawberry, and Williams explained that.
What did she say?
And you were operating a barbershop. 2015, she ran into you in Atlanta, I guess 5 years later. And she said you had a new business and you wanted to show her. She agreed to meet you at your barbershop located on Peachtree in Farr. Business at the time involved private coaches, motorhomes. William told Beckham that he was looking for investors for his new business. Williams also told Beckham that he was going to get married, and did she know who he was marrying? She said she was not familiar with the fiancé, but congratulations. William then told Beckham that he was engaged to, that's repeating it, Shirley Strawberry. She's unfamiliar with Shirley Strawberry, and Williams explained that. She's on Steve Harvey's show. She said congratulations again. Williams then asked Beckham about her business interests.
That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense.
I know it's backtracking the report.
Okay, go ahead.
She was doing the same thing. Hold on. When previously met Beckham, she said she was doing the same thing from when William concluded. And she get that out my face. Yeah, whatever. Bring me my lemonade. It's on the counter. And went on her way. Williams later connected on Instagram with her.
Yeah, one of his victims. Oh, okay. That kind of fills in the blanks. Thank you, Dr. Clark. Appreciate that.
And gave her the phone number 0177. And that was that. I saw what this says for the ovary. Hold on.
I get it.
Okay, so
I get what's going on.
right. So she's just saying she gave you $90,000.
Okay, I know what's going on.
Okay, and apparently whatever she gave you for it didn't come through.
I can't
But
confuse. I'm locked up. So I got
this
all that part.
no, this is June of 21. This is when she said this happened.
No, I got that part. What I'm saying, though, June 21 all the way to 2022. Okay, that's when they interviewed her, correct?
They interviewed her, October 13th.
Okay, so when a person gets missing, what happens?
Shout out the phone calls from prison. That's one thing that happened. This conversation is very familiar to Ernie. It is. Did she say musclehead? See, Miss Key. Oh, wait a minute. Apologize, my manners. Good afternoon, Ms. Key, 98. Did she say musclehead? Look, I ain't want to keep going over and over it. I don't know what that first word, but I'm with you with that head. Something head. Her bobblehead looking ass. Dr. Clark said this conversation is very familiar to Ernie. And Nene says she keep talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. God, dog, goodness gracious almighty, goodness gracious almighty. That shit would just ran me clean up the wall. And then it be the slick shit she be doing. Sylvia, I got to give it to Sylvia now. Sylvia called her on this. Yeah, Sylvia called her on this. No, and then I played another clip about a week or so ago where She told him, well, yeah, it's all your fault. That be you doing all that talking. Man, I got so goddamn mad. Man, I just got so I was just so mad at Ernesto, man. Like, you gave up a very, very lot to have such a very, very small, minute return. That's just what I think about her right there on that cartoon picture. And it happens. It happens. I know some drop down gorgeous chicks. They dumb as hell. Hey, I'm talking about it's almost like pulling up at the gas station and the dude let his girl get out and pump the gas. I'm gonna make up a word here. That's how dododistic Sonya is. And he too, for not having a pair. To tell her to shut up. This is his life. This fuck, man.
They want to know where the fuck you going. You done ran off? No, I've been fucking locked up. So if these people had a problem with me, they would have been came forth and took action a long time ago, before this even started with me.
I agree with him on that. In other words, what I'm saying is, and what I think he's saying is, when them people, whether he gave them the password, whatever it is, once they got into that phone, you better believe they set it to where it was open. They went fishing. They got some bites. They reeled them in. They measured them. They sized them up. Off of them, that being the police department, detectives, reaching out to these people. So I agree with him on that. These people did not just wake up and say, you know what? Not to my knowledge. Let me say that so I can cover my ass. To my knowledge, did none of them voluntarily come in on their own. They were reached out to. So I kind of get that.
You agree or disagree?
Well, shit, I'm gonna let Sonya answer. On that little bitty small part, I agree. Let's see if Sonya agree.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Oh shit. She gave one of them slow. Now, on that answer, you don't know whether she just hit a bolo, if she just took a throwback, if he's not chatting in the way that she prefer him to, don't know.
Okay.
No.
But they interviewed. Now, who interviewed? The same police?
Yeah, of course they can't interfere.
If you don't know, just say you don't know. I'll do it in a heartbeat, Sonya. Just if you don't know, just say you don't know.
Special knowledge, believe that. It's the same person in field. Keep
There
talking
you
to
go.
people.
So what that tell me? That tell me that this motherfucker just got it out for me.
It tells me that she not got it out. She got your ass. And Patterson, your very, very, very first attorney, the one that you said be on the advertisements with the Bentleys, who represents the police, told you, boy, you ain't never getting up out of here. You hear me? And you didn't take that advice. You let your wife spend almost $100,000 in trying to get you just a bond. I don't know if y'all can wrap your head around that. You never been in trouble. Don't know nobody been in trouble. Good for you. Da 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 da. I got it. If you've known a little minor trouble, no big deal. I get that too. But let me tell you what's not normal. It is not normal for somebody to spend $100-something thousand trying to get a person a bond. I didn't say paying for the bond. You got the bond, and that's what you're fixing to put up. No. Trying to get into court, to get in front of a judge to ask for a bond. That was almost a $60,000, $70,000 ticket right there. They were charging Shirley, yo, 35. I'll do it for 45. Ernesto jumping from lawyer to lawyer like a damn frog, jumping from lily pad to lily pad. Beautifully Made said, he lying. Gail was texting him before he got locked up, asking her for her property back or money. Oh, wait a minute. What did I miss? Did he allege that she did this since he's been locked up? Beautifully Made. If that's the case, the K factor is, if you can, he can you timestamp that for me and throw it in there, and I'll see can I go back and find that. I didn't get that impression, but it's possible.
I got that part. Now, I'm correct on that. Second of all, now that other shit.
Roswell police.
Yeah, I got now. I'm confident in all that. Now, as this other shit, as this race shit, now I know all that is bogus. There for real. Okay, so I can take it all the way back to what they did at that Bible session of the first one that I got. Okay, the first one I got. That's what.
Well, listen, hold on. It's the same. Hold on, Mercedes stands. Okay, so again, she's saying 70,000, and then she said on. Okay, so she's saying again on. That was in June, right? But then she came back in August, 2 months later, and said that you did take on 8/21. This is stuff by this section. That William did take Beckham's 2021 Mercedes for 70,000 to trade in for another vehicle for Beckham. William deprived Beckham of a property when he traded the vehicle in for an RV title to his company. So he got 2 RVs in 21.
Oh, yes, he did. Beautifully Made. As I was asking what I was asking a while ago, I was rerunning it back in my head. Yes, he did. He did just say nobody had a problem with him before. And we're going to underline the word before under Professor Beautifully Made. He was locked up. He most certainly did. We don't need no timestamp now. I am now officially in agreement and caught up. I appreciate that, Beautifully Made. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
That's what it's saying.
That's what I just told Beautifully Made. I just said thank you too. I done got so many props on this picture right here. So many people have commented in different areas. I didn't really think much of it, but if y'all like it, that's what's up. Don't you laugh at me, boy. Boy, this is not easy. To make it really kind of flow right, it's a little bit of work. I helped y'all too right there. Don't you laugh. Dr. Clark said, I just don't understand how these smart women fell. Boy, Dr. Clark, goodness gracious almighty, that's a show all by itself. And you want to try to remain respectful. I'm not a woman. And I'm straight man. Just to show us them tools in that trunk and on that truck and them doggone fishing rods. I do not understand it neither. I mean, boy, I could really stretch this out, but I refuse to give anybody some ammunition just out there like that. But That's a mighty, mighty, mighty comment statement right there. I just don't understand how these smart women fell for this illiterate ass fool. Maybe it was a look thing. I mean, I've heard some of the other female bloggers, out of everything, I've heard several of them say, Ernesto's a handsome man. I heard one or two of them say, he's fine. He's, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's a good looking man. So if those females said that and they on his ass, I'm gonna have to say, because to women he was a good looking man. And maybe in some circles that's good enough. As a man though, looking at Sonya, man, I would have knew what was up about 32 seconds from the meet off. Gail wanted to make bank, so she was down with Ernesto. Was she now? Gail knew what was up. Whoa. Nene and Nene. Oh, damn, I need to do some. I'm gonna have to just rock with y'all. I don't really have the time right now to really, and I don't mean on this show, I'm just saying in general. Oh man, Gail wanted to make bank. And not trying to cause no beef. I like to see the chat, the professors and doctors in on this. Dr. Clark, Mo, Sweet, whenever y'all come on in later. Did Gail want to make some money? Was she down with Ernesto? Did Gail really know what was up? Which leads me now, and I don't know Gail's full story, but it sounds like to me, and my gray hair, it could be a cover-up. On the conversation that me and Dr. Clark was having on these beautiful women falling for this man, Dr. Clark said perhaps desperate women. But I can't really buy that. And not that I'm knocking it, but look at it this way. A female could put on some jogging pants, an off-brand pair of shoes, and a t-shirt and go in the club. And if she wants to that night, she can. A dude could pull up on a Bugatti, $10,000 worth of clothes on, $40,000 worth of jewelry, hair slicked back like slick ring, and go in that club and come out empty-handed. Therefore, desperate. Oh, this man can't put two sentences together. I have people telling me I got to watch this Negro, but he fine. I'll take him. Maybe so. Maybe.
Thank you.
Or
Dr. Clark, Ernesto said thank you. Beautifully Made said, I heard the same thing, allegedly.
it's saying that in August you got an RV and in June you got an RV. That you got
Where am I?
$90,000 in cash for an RV and you got a $70,000 Benz for an RV.
Okay. So I got another question. If I'm doing all this, let me get it right. If I'm doing all this, what is that, a civil suit or is that a third-party session?
Hold it right there. Hold it right there. Hold it right there. Hold that question right there. Because I saw somebody ask somebody else that. Yes, I did. I'm finna go get it right here. Get it right here. Uh-huh. Is this a civil book?
Which one is that?
So this would be,
Hold on. Let the 35 plus 10 plus 25 kick in. You can't add them. Don't never add them. Take them just like they are. No equal sign. 35 plus 10 plus an interview she did with Sylvia with Sylvia about a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago. She added in for the first time 25 years.
civil. And I would say it's a civil only
She
because
guessing. She's not giving you a legal opinion. She's not giving you nothing off no case evidence. She's just popping bubblegum gambling.
y'all got an ongoing relationship
Thank you.
and y'all done things
I hate when that fool get to yelling out, thank you. Thank you. Man, shut the up. Let's shut up.
before. That would make it more so civil.
Thank you.
But she's saying, because it don't make sense if she felt deprived back in June, why would she turn around and give you a car 2 months later
Thank you.
for another RV if she felt some type of way back in
Thank
June? Because it don't take 2 months to do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So that's just, all of this shit is so minor, it should be bondable. This shit is so stupid. That shit should have been like
I know damn well you ain't call that man Tootsie Roll.
a $5,000 bond. What happened? Him and some chick that he been doing business with. Okay, the shit didn't go right. Okay, $5,000 bond. Who cares? We'll fix it. We'll figure it out what it is or whatever. Why isn't it? Yeah, well, why isn't it? See, they keep talking about the probable cause is going back to that landlord shit. He need to produce a lease and a utility bill.
Yeah, ain't got
First and foremost, he need to produce that or any type of payments from you to him. Why he keep trying to say 980 was something that you was renting from him. Who was at 990?
She was at one of them houses over there next to each other. I don't even know the address.
980 and 990.
Yeah, I don't know the.
He said 980 was you and 990 was her.
Was her. Okay, but I never met these people. That's what I'm trying to say. I never met them. I don't even know them. I'm going by what she had going on.
Sonya be questioning him sometime like she believe what they saying and not him, don't she? Don't she? Tell the truth. You can tell the truth. What's the worst she gonna do? She gonna call y'all a B or bitter bees. I think I hear her say all the time. That's the worst she gonna do. She ain't gonna shake shit. Sometime. What's up, MJJ? What's up with you? What's up with you? When she be questioning him, do she not be sounding like she believe more of what they're saying than what he's saying? Question mark.
So I listened to what she had going on, not my own instinct.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So straight up. But I can't talk about my damn self.
I'm going to let y'all know right now. I'm finna do the Sylvia. I'm finna scoot over here a little bit. I'm going to pick up my phone. I'm going to write my son or my daughter. I don't know if I heard my daughter pull off. But I'm going to have my son to bring me some water and or a little peach juice. That's what I got a taste for right now. I just wanted to let you know. And I'm not going to have it dead air. This ain't no Sylvia show. We don't do dead air over here. We might get caught up in a thought. we might have to take a few seconds, and I do mean a few seconds, to try to come up with the right word so they don't shut my whole channel down. But what the first thing be coming to mind, especially with these two, at any given moment, it'll be a headshot. Pow!
Right now, whatever.
Hmm?
I can't
What?
talk about myself. Hello? Yeah?
Right. I mean, yeah, you gotta be careful when you got a record. You can't mess around with nobody that look like
Yeah, I got that.
they not on the up that one. They got a lot of miscellaneous. But then it's how a person presents themselves. Because her husband may not have known what she was up to, and he right there married to her and could not have known anything about her but what she shows.
But he knows, because I'm going to have to subpoena, he knows my character. He knows my character. So I know that for a fact. And he was a good dude.
And then they need to ask her in court, did he honestly know you weren't an attorney? Did you ever tell him he was an attorney? Because why would he take you to court as an attorney when he could have easily hired an attorney? Because I'm sure it wouldn't have cost much. It was just an appeal on a case.
That's all it was. Thank you.
And it was Shirley's case, not even your case. It was
Thank
Shirley's
you.
case.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But they trying to say because you sat in court and this girl sat there in court and said she was not who she said she was, and you.
I'm talking about my damn self right now.
I'm sorry. I just told the truth. Trying to get me some juice or some water. And then my ears tuned in even more harder. She said, what now?
Whatever.
Hmm?
I can't.
What?
I said, you said, Mahan, what? I asked, you said what? Shut up, Ernesto. I'm talking to Sonya right now. Shut up. You said I'm not. I don't talk to her. Boy, you locked up. Hold on. Let me show you. I'm going to talk to her. Okay, now let's go. Hey, but don't tell me what you going to do. What you going to do? What are you going to do? Dr. Clark said, Ernie learned a new word. Character. Thanks to Sonya. Say less.
Yeah. Hello? Yeah?
Right. I mean, yeah, you gotta be careful when you got a record. You can't mess around with nobody that look like
Yeah, I got that.
they not on the up that one. They got a lot of miscellaneous. But then it's how a person presents themselves. Because her husband may not have known what she was up to, and he right there married to her and could not have known anything about her but what she shows.
But
Stop the traffic. Stop the show. Turn the lights on. Cut the music off. Hello, Miss Isis. Okay, then. You hang on in. Hang on in there.
he knows, because I'm going to have to subpoena, he knows my character. He knows my character. So I know that for a fact. And he was a good dude.
And then they need to ask her in court, did he honestly know you weren't an attorney? Did you ever tell him he was an attorney? Because why would he take you to court as an attorney when he could have easily hired an attorney? Because I'm sure it wouldn't have cost much. It was just an appeal on a case.
That's all it was. Thank you.
And
Who was playing the attorney? Ernesto, you played attorney too? Hold on. I'm tripping.
like they
Yeah, I got that.
they not on the up that one. They got a lot of miscellaneous. But then it's how a person presents themselves. Because her husband may not have known what she was up to, and he right there married to her and could not have known anything about her but what she shows.
But he knows, because I'm going to have to subpoena, he knows my character. He knows my character. So I know that for a fact. And he was a good dude.
And then they need to ask her in court, did he honestly know you weren't an attorney? Did you ever tell him he was an attorney? Because why would he take you to court as an attorney when he could have easily hired an attorney? Because I'm sure it wouldn't have cost much. It was just an appeal.
What is she saying? Wait a minute. Hold on. Goodness gracious almighty. All these fake lawyers. Erica represented Ernesto. Now, so Sonya misspoke. Okay, listen to this listen to this one more time. One more time.
If she felt some type of way back in
Thank you.
June, because it don't
Thank
take 2 months to do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So that's just, all of this shit is so minor, it should be bondable. This shit is so stupid. That shit should have been like a $5,000 bond. What happened? Him and some chick that he been doing business with, okay, the shit didn't go right. Okay, $5,000 bond. Who cares? We'll fix it. We'll figure it out what it is or whatever. Why isn't it? Yeah, well, why isn't it? See, they keep talking about the probable cause is going back to that landlord shit. He need to produce a lease and a utility bill.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing.
First and foremost, he need to produce that or any type of payments from you to him. Why he keep trying to say $980 was something that you was renting from him. Who was at $990?
She was at one of them houses over there next to each other. I don't even know the address.
$980 and $990.
Yeah, I don't know the.
He said $980 was you and $990 was her.
Was her.
Why they deciphering out that part? So what y'all saying is Erica was living in big boy mansions and shit too. Her and Erica has a husband, and they staying in big boy mansions. And is there a beef between Erica's husband and Nesto? It's this dude that's in the picture. Out of all the females, there's one guy that's pressing the charges that I assume Sonya's speaking of right about now. Am I right or wrong about that? I'm asking. I'm going to do what Sonya won't do. I don't know.
Okay, but I never met these people. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's what I'm trying to say. I ain't never met none of y'all. I do know my way around Atlanta, though. That I know. But I don't know y'all. I know Shirley. I know Shirley now.
Hey, I never met him. I don't even know him. I'm going by what she had going on. So I listened to what she had going on, not my own instinct.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So straight up. But I can't talk about my damn self right now. Whatever. I can't talk about myself. Hello? Yeah?
Right. I mean, yeah, you gotta be careful when you got a record. You can't.
Is that an admission of guilt? You gonna hear this again, Nesto? It's court shit, depositions, voir dire. What? I be on top of it.
That's why with nobody that look like they not on the up of that one. They got a lot of miscellaneous. But then it's how a person presents themselves. Because her husband may not have known what she was up to. And he right there married to her and could not have known anything about her but what she shows.
But he knows, because I'm going to have to subpoena, he knows my character. He knows my character. So.
And you're going to subpoena. Wait a minute. Let me get the first question answered. This man that they're talking about right now, who Nesto's going to subpoena, are y'all telling the K Factor that's Erica's husband? Question mark.
So I know that for a fact. And he was a good dude.
And Nesto feels like he's a good dude. And Nesto's going to subpoena him to speak on behalf of his character. Y'all don't want to hear my character lecture no more. I know you don't. But I won't leave you naked. Let me put a little couple of clothes on you. If you're married, common law marriage, in a relationship with a person for a long time, that is your top character witness. Not mama, not daddy, not Uncle so-and-so, or Auntie she and them. They could come speak on the day of sentencing or some shit, right? But that character witness, they want your spouse. Because if you've been mucking up and you're a really mean, ugly person in your nature, your spouse gonna hand your ass over, boy. That's why they like that. Not Erica's husband. Oh, I am right. Oh, well, I can sell on out then. Not Erica's husband. Even if he is a cool dude. Whatever in the hell y'all got going on. That Dion said, Daddy, if don't nobody else know what's going on, you know what's going on. Sonya, you know what she's like to me? She's like batteries not included. Uh-huh.
To ask her in court, did he honestly know you weren't an attorney? Did you ever tell him he was an attorney? Because why would he take you to court as an attorney when he could have easily hired an attorney?
I don't understand this part of the dialogue. Unless they're trying to say, or somewhere along the line, Ernesto was presented as being an attorney. What, you owed Erica one? Hey, Erica husband, you okay with your wife being Queen of the South? The money maker? MZ says, Sonya said Ernesto doesn't know Erica. So how does he know her husband? So good that he could be a character witness. Yeah. We played that. Oh no, he done came clean now. It's July now. But let me see. Man, I ain't gonna play it again. But when we played Erica pulling up on the Bentley, walking up in the RV, as Nesto's letting the world know that's his friend, Queen of the South, that E. He didn't know them folks then. That's what he told Sonya. That was December the 13th, 2022 on that phone call. I played a little bit earlier, MZ, before you came in. We played it a couple of times. He didn't know them folks. The Erica was part 2 of them folks. Shirley is part 1. Whenever he say them folks, he got to be able to say part 1 and part 2, so I know who the hell he's talking about. Fast forward 6 months later, oh, he know Erica now. And Sonya knows. She just read it off.
I'm sure it wouldn't have cost much. It was just an appeal on a case.
That's all it was. Thank you.
And it was Shirley's case, not even your case. It was Shirley's case.
That's what
Right. Thank you. Hold on. Cause I need to be. It's time to do a Ernesto advertisement.
I thought you bit Ernesto.
No, this is the big Nesto. Well, the big Nesto is God upstairs. I'm the second Nesto. This is number 3, and this is number 2. Oh yeah, this is for the hater.
That old video from what year is this? 2000 and something?
2009, 2008, one of them.
Right. Oh.
Yeah. I came home and did what I said I was going to do, though.
Well, maybe you did. Maybe you overdid it. That was a Ernesto advertisement. Let's keep going.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But they trying to say because you sat in court and this girl sat there in court and said she was not who she said she was, and you didn't say anything, that you were part of the game.
There you go. I know what he finna say. Sonya said Ernesto doesn't know Erica. Oh yeah, it's a character. I read that. Erica was married to Shorty, but then they got a divorce. The Muffin Man. I'm trying to think which one of them bloggers used the word muffin. Is it Nyla? The Villanor? I think it's Nyla. One of them. They were going in and they messed around, and I heard them say muffin for the first time, and it blended in. Man, I like to win the cardiac arrest laughing at that shit, boy. That junk was funny to me. Shout out to Nyla.
When all it could have
Shout out to phone calls from prison.
been was, she told me that was her legal, that was a name that she used when she was if she could have told you any kind of,
Small shout out to Sylvia.
any kind of story that anybody could have believed, you know. She told me that's the name she practiced under law. I never thought too much in it. It is odd looking back that her name is Erica and April, whatever. Like, I don't know. I you know, but some people are nosy and they get involved. Some people just listen and run with it. Like, okay, that's what you told me. That's what you told me. So this one is finance.
It's Nyla. Yes, boy. I heard that Nyla say that muffin something. The shit was funny. It was funny.
Financial transaction card fraud.
Okay.
With Melanie Scratman's credit card
Okay, now how
to
was that?
Laura's, huh?
Oh, okay, I'm listening. Go ahead.
This is supposed to happen in 21 of December. This is supposed to be Williams did provide Melanie Scratman's credit card to Laura's Truck Inc. for the amount of $1,000
What?
without authorization from Melanie Scratman. So they're saying that
Wow.
if you, okay, what's this? Okay, so on August 15th of 22, this is after you got arrested, I made a phone call to Melanie, a victim of Ernest. Scratton reported her card stolen on June 4th to the South Fulton Police Department. I spoke with Scratton briefly about her relationship with Williams and asked her to send all the documents to me that she had regarding her case. Scratton mentioned that she recently filed another police report regarding Williams using her credit card for
And just so I'm keeping up, what she's reading out now, this was done before he was locked up. Am I doing okay on that? Because that's important. That's maybe not, that's extremely important to me.
items not authorized and money not being repaid.
Wow.
On the 30th, she met with him at the police department in Roswell, and she stated that on this is Melanie. This is Melanie, but she.
Calm down, Ernesto. Shit. Calm down. It sounds like you was already locked up now. Just calm down. You ain't nobody accusing you of breaking out of no jail or going down to the police department, and just calm down.
Came into the police department, and she stated September 19, 2021,
Sonya like to give that boy some gray hair.
which is a year.
Nene and Nene said when he do that crazy laugh and say wow, that's when he lying.
Prior. She met you at a Starbucks. She was sitting outside speaking with some females, selling Mary Kay products. She told Williams that Starbucks was closed and that if he looked too long, he would end up buying something from her. Williams started speaking with her, bought some beard oil, told her she had a beautiful smile, and ended up exchanging numbers with her. He showed her his Instagram and how many followers he had, and said he could help grow her business. He also mentioned that he could help her get her finance and life goals in order. William texted Scranton later on and told her that his team could work on a project that would cost her $1,000. She stated that she was looking into courses that cost around that same, so she said go ahead because, you know, she's trying to look at the dog chase the rabbit.
This don't
That's
make no
crazy.
sense to me at all.
Williams was telling her about his security company and wanted to show her that he could find people's information by running their tags. She stated that she went to the truck and grabbed the portable radio, then stated that you linked to 911 iNet. He gave a tag over the radio and received a full back
Oh shit, she cleared her throat. Damn, the bullshit is somewhere close.
report with all Scranton's personal information. On the 27th of that same month of 21, Williams needed to have $1,000 for social media work transferred to him via Zelle.
What
She
is it?
transferred
What now?
I know that shit right. What? God dang, girl. What? Erica would never be reading no shit like that. Come on, girl. Tighten up now.
He said that you needed to have $1,000 for social media work, and that
Okay, go
she
ahead.
stated she transferred $10 from her checking account.
$10?
Hold on, wait a minute. She
Oh,
stated,
my goodness.
hold on, this is a fucking long ass report. She stated she gave $10 to Williams' SunTrust account to verify if it went to correct. Second transaction was $9.90. On October 3rd, 21, Williams called back, asked to meet her. They met in the parking lot in Alpharetta on one of Williams' motor coaches. When Scranton arrived, Williams was with a young female named Dominique, later identified as Alasia Alexander, who was his assistant but called his daughter. Williams stated that to Scranton that Dominique, she could meet on the coach about the work Dominique would be doing for her regarding social media. When Scott was on the coach, Dominique, her son, was sitting with Williams in the F1.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Polly Pocket Sonya. I'm sorry. Forgive my manners. My manners is off. Let me do this the proper way. First, let me say good evening positively. That Polly Pocket, you trying to get a ticket. You can't come in here and put no shit like that up there right out the door. What's up, Nesto Handy Girl? You see how Nesto Handy Girl came in and said, hello, Kaazon. Hey, chat. Positively. Why you gonna come up in here? Polly Pocket Sonya. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, when Nesto told y'all don't be hating, I'm never a hater. But damn, I be mad sometimes. I can't think of some shit that y'all be thinking of so quick and fast. That shit done damn near brought water out my eyes. Oh, let me try to say it one more time. Polly Pocket Sonya. Hello, Nesto Handy Girl. I see I've walked into a Sonya remedial reading. Yeah. Sonya reads with her fingers under each word. Here y'all go. Oh shit. Let me get myself together here. He knows that's how people test the money sending process. Right. Yeah, I know what you mean on that. The $10. Right. Oh shit. Okay. Here we go.
And F-350. Stratton stated that Dominique was supposed to work on
Oh
her
shit.
content for Instagram to help gain followers. As of a current date, Dominique was never provided the service, and she was supposed to, after the meeting, Stratton left with her son and went to a pizza on the corner. After, when she was getting ready to leave, her car wouldn't start. She reached out to Williams. After a few attempts to start it, Williams stated to her that she needed to get a new car and to get one from under her, and to get that one from under her. He came to speak to her about a bank account and debt, and that he could get her under her debt and level up. She disclosed to Williams all the debt that she had. Okay, on October 6th, she said she met with you on the motor coach. Just asked, he was stating to her,
There you go, glass half full. Her and the Bible lady are in good company with their reading. She sure does.
he was going to get her a Chevy Tahoe and that she could
AEIOU. You forgot the and sometimes why.
go online and choose
Oh
what she
shit.
wanted. Send him a copy of her driver's license, and he would need $3,000 sent to him via Zelle in increment payments, and that he would take care of the rest. She sent $1,000 out of her savings, and during that meeting, William stated that he asked her if she liked messages, massages. I can't read. She said that she did.
Sonya, I'm gonna let you. They look close. They look closely alike. I'll give you that.
And she had the same male massage therapist for a while. However, she stated that she felt uncomfortable with William massaging her because he was married. William asked if
You have
the
1 minute remaining.
massage therapist was married, and she stated she didn't know. That it didn't matter because she was paying for a service. William responded with, my wife knew what I was doing before she married me. Rose stated that William gave her a massage on a bed located in the back of a motor coach. On the 1st of November, William stated to Scranton that she needed to send him $500 for insurance on the vehicle. If she could not leave the lot without insurance, he sent the $500 to the checking account. And then she met him on the motor coach to speak with him again about plans. Level up and received a massage. This was the first time the relationship became intimate on November 5th, 2021.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
I got to the part with the
hold on. So she said, November 1st, is went out for insurance. On November 7th, she was supposed to meet you to get the truck, but it never happened. William stated that he was busy hanging out with Charles Barkley and would let her know when he would have the truck. She said that Williams wanted her to do a pop-up shop for her business. It'd be good for bringing to the motor coach, and they felt it was a good location was Douglasville.
While they were out having lunch, they should have been practicing with hook on phonics. Well, yeah, she did tell the truth on that. Hold on, let me see here. Uh-huh. She said she can't read. Yes, she did. Ponytail finally told the truth. Did anyone else ever think he did something to her car so it wouldn't start? Huh. I didn't until you just brought that up. Glass half full. Because that was strange. That's just being just a man that kind of I'm not a licensed mechanic. but I had a dad. And if you wanted to get ran up on, tell my dad to put his car in the shop. What you saying is he can't fix it. It was wartime. Well, I kind of adopted that same principle. So it is possible. It is possible. Strange why he would do that, but yet possible. Oh, you know what? I think I do know why he would have, to try to lower the value. Uh-huh. I know this was cutting like a razor the ponytail. My Ty said yes.
On November 10th, she called Williams about the truck and also about the pop-up shop. And he said he was in Texas. And had to contact and get back with her. On the 12th, she was supposed to do the pop-up in Douglasville, and Williams stated that she would not be able to do it because the generator would not start, and it was a cold day. He also said that that she would need to give him $200 to cover gas for security for the next day available for the pop-up shop. She stated,
warrant? Oh, that's in a warrant? Oh, that's a statement.
No, this is all in the warrant. This is
That's so like, damn. God, are you making this shit up? Did they write a book? Like, damn. They wrote all of that. They on your ass, Nesto.
this is the affidavit for arrest.
Okay, go ahead.
I thought shot Kaazon. She just spent $200 for the pop-up sale. Okay. On November 15th, she reached out about telling not received it. Now she's paid $2,000 and stated that he was back from Charlotte and it was.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Mata. After I gave it a little bit of, I didn't think about it that way. It is a good possibility. MZ said, I always believe he did something to her car behind her back when the young lady was going over her level up plan on the bus. Nesta was outside with her son. And then, yeah, so that makes sense when Beautifully Made said to Glass Half Full, yes, I thought that as well. She was in the RV and he was outside. Yeah, because it depends on if it made a sound. He could have popped the fuse, the ignition fuse. If it had no sound, no light, he could have just simply popped the cable off the battery, which I'm sure, but maybe not. I don't know. Seemed like she would have been able to see that. Damn, all of that for what, Nesto? I'm like Sonya now. I want to hear you explain this shit.
Surprised that the dealer had not called her. On the 17th, Williams contacted her and asked her how much.
Y'all do the K Factor a favor. Hit that like button for me. If you're passing through and you haven't subscribed, subscribe. See how we do it over here. We intertwine with the chat intertwine with me. Together, we trying to weave our way through this court case in our own court. Welcome to the K Factor court. And many of the justices are in the chat for any questions or concerns.
That she had him 3 credit cards. He told Williams the amount of the credit card. Williams stated that she needed to pay $800 into the private security, giving her 2%. Since $800, Scranton had not been given any percentage of ownership. Williams stated that he would speak to her son that was in Memphis and that he was upset because them both were shot. And he mentioned to her that he was there purchasing a command center for assistance, sent her an image. On the 23rd of November,
What?
Williams, on the 23rd,
Of what?
Williams stayed the
what
night. This is November 2021.
Okay. Okay, go
You
ahead.
stayed the night. You stayed the night at her house for the
Oh,
first time.
uh-oh.
During the stay, he asked if there's anything she needed help with on her house, and that he has guys that can help with.
Mo, girl, what's up, Mo? I held my head down for a minute. Lifted it. What's up, Mo? Lady Dimples, welcome. Hello, and welcome in, and good evening to you. MZ said Nesto was aware of his warrant. It was just too much for him to comprehend. And the attorney didn't have a year to try to explain it to him. So he thought he'll get Sonya to read them slowly to him. Very good observation, MZ. There was something else I wanted. There was another point I wanted to hit. She did something. I don't know, wasn't on that. Let me read this one again. Oh yeah, the part where you wrote Nestor was aware of his warrant. Would it be fair to say that those are the warrants that was coming out of Henry County in the beginning? Because those would have technically been the only warrant. If I understand, the original arrest was for those warrants out of Henry County. The rest of these charges came about as he was on the inside. I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing it wrong. Nestor was aware of his warrant. It was just too much for him to comprehend, and the attorney didn't have a year to try to explain it to him. I agree with that explain. Ain't nobody got that much time, boy. You better catch up. The name of the game is keep up if you can. I think Nesto did something to her vehicle so he could tell her she needed a new vehicle. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Thus starting the scam about getting the Tahoe for her. Uh-huh. Beautifully made. Fulton County? I understand charges came out of Fulton County. And maybe I'm conflating two things that don't need to be conflated. The original warrant, the reason why the detective, or the reasoning the detective used to make contact with him in the first place, other than what is alleged to have been the detective's curiosity, I thought the detective knew that he had a warrant out of Henry County, which was more like a FTA. And when Nesto spoke about that Henry County charge, he portrayed it as if it wasn't that big of a deal. But yet, it itself, along with the additional, I don't really get. I mean, yeah, because if he had an FTA, that is grounds to hold, and it would have been, yeah, that's how that would have went. He would have went to an arraignment. Bond would have most likely got denied because it would have been a FTA. You didn't show up for court. Now that we got you, you'll sit there and think about it. So I could see 30 days off of that. And then as the other additional charges came in off of what was inside the truck, it seemed like he should have had a bond for that. But I could see him not having a bond for the FTA. And I still don't know if it itself ever got resolved. So I don't even know where that's at right now. I believe that was one of his game plan, though, was to go in, make some type of plea to that, hopefully get time served, which would have took care of Henry County. And then I think his game plan was to try to get a bond on everything else. But then again, maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Sonya done rubbed off on me. Lady Dimple said, it sounds like my kids. I keep, wait a minute now. It sounds like my kids. I keep it at 74. I'm anemic. Oh, you talking about my temperature? Oh, yeah, you caught this from the beginning. Yeah, man. Man. When that man said $3,700, I quickly started thinking, I need to get my ass in a quick AC and heating class. Okay? I'm gonna resolve it though. I'm dad. I'm hubby. I'm supposed to. So I'm gonna do it. I think Henry County charge was from, oh shit, McDonald or something else. One of the many theft charges. You jamming at all the noises. Oh yeah. Art of Noise. Art of Noise. Yeah, Moments in Love by Art of Noise. Yeah, the sample. Yeah, boy, you just don't know. I'm gonna tell you a story about Art of Noise one day, not today, and probably not on this channel. Y'all subscribe over to Kaazon's Truth. The link is right below.
She made a list of all the work she needed done and sent it to you. Williams received the list. He stated that
All right, but hold on.
he needed $500.
Hold on for the $500. Wait a minute. So let me bring this one conversation we're having on the case. Okay. The Henry County charges. That was enough to get him behind bars. Patterson, the first attorney he hired, Shirley paid a lot of money for that dude. McDonough? Now, I am not familiar with that, and I lived in the A. Douglasville? I just do not recall where that's at, if I ever seen that. Anyway. First lawyer told him he wasn't getting out. I do too, MZ. Don't even get me started on it. Don't even get me started on Moments of Love. It's just, you just don't know that thing. That song kept me out of a lot of trouble over the years. It actually calms me the hell down. All right, let me get back to this. $500. As we're discussing, Ernesto went to jail for some charges or FTA he didn't show up for out of Henry County. Once he was inside the jail, they started unpacking on his ass. Then they slipped over out of the theft charges, the credit repairing. My wife then had to get out her damn truck at the beauty parlor. Embarrassing. I know that was embarrassing. She had to take the ring off her finger and all of that. That lady was still hanging in there with her man. Shirley was looking at it like, y'all picking on my husband. Boy, if you would have just let it roll like that, you would have fell back in love. If you fell out of love with your wife, you would have fell back in love with your wife instead of goddamn taking your chance on that damn, what was it? Pocket Polly or Polly Pocket? I'm just going to say PPS. Shit.
To pay the handyman for the work. She sent the $500, and for the repairs, the house has never been fixed. On December 1st, during a conversation between Williams and Scranton, Williams stated that he needed to go to the Chevy dealer to talk about the Tahoe and when they would receive it. What is this, 2 months later?
Oh, shit.
Williams stated that...
Oh, sweat. Let me sit up. That's still getting hyped up. Keep going. Okay.
He needed to go to the Chevy dealer. Okay, so Scranton stated that she and Williams started planning a trip during Christmas break as she's a teacher and she gets 2 weeks off. During this same call, Williams stated that Stratton that he would be able to pay off her debt for her and that Dominique would be bringing her the money via check. The money was never brought. Williams said that to Scranton that she needed...
Oh, no wonder. City in Georgia, right? Wait a minute, where did your thing go? It's about 30 miles south of MZ. Where you went to? Sonya's reading is fundamental. Sonya is so damn slow. I mean, pitiful, pitiful.
To renovate her kitchen.
It's 35 plus 10 plus 25 years of law experience right here.
That he can get the appointment.
And she got poor sportsmanship. She didn't even want to give Erica her props for walking in the courtroom and winning. She didn't even want to give it to her. That sucker.
Clients from Brandsmart. She agreed. Stainless steel. Williams. Gate Williams. Information. 3 credit cards. She needed to spread. Hold on. The charges.
None of that
For the
stuff don't
client.
make no
The
sense.
cost.
Wait a minute, Nesto. None of that don't make sense, or Sonya not making no sense? I need you to clarify, because I'm telling you, Sam, I am. Jan, run up the hill. Jack and Jill, run up the hill. Jack and Jill, run up a hill? Is that a question? She'll raise her hand. It's a city in Henry County, 30 minutes south of Atlanta. Yeah, okay, yeah, I didn't really have to jump on I-75 that much. 285 and 20 was my main two. 85 when it was one of my most favorite restaurants. All I know is the drink had a big ass shark hanging off the glass. Can't remember the name of the restaurant though, but I know where it's at.
3 credit cards, and she operates. Okay, so whatever. On the same day, Williams charged $2,000 at precinct 1.
Hold on, you reading this man shit to him. You got to something you couldn't pronounce, and you just gonna skip over it. Oh, whatever. Nesto, fire her.
Auto on her Carnival
See, Spike run.
MasterCard.
Who? What's the name of it?
Carnival MasterCard without authorization from her. Williams purchased multiple vehicles from this location. Through a search warrant of the way they found a receipt. Scrap paper with a scrap and credit card number was found in Williams' black backpack in the vehicle. The same day, Williams also used her Family First credit card and made the purchase in the amount of $1,017 to Laura's truck. On the second, Williams charged $1,000 on her credit card and $800 to the Family First to that truck spot. On December 4th, 21, he asked if she had any room on her credit card, and then proceeded to make a purchase without her consent. All of this without her consent don't make sense,
It
because
don't make no sense.
if you calling and ask if you got any more room, how am I sneaking and using her credit card?
Thank you. You keep
It
doing
sounds like a relationship that went awry, and she didn't want to pay for this shit because she didn't it didn't work out. So instead of her trying to pay,
What do y'all think about their take on this? Sonya was ordering Nesto books when she should have been ordering Cat in the Hat for herself, right? Right? Damn, now I done forgot my whole point I was fixing to make. Oh, what was y'all take on this? I thought that was, if that's what happened, I think that's a pretty fair question. Hold on, let's see what Sonya said on that.
a search warrant of the way they found a receipt. Scrap paper with a scrap and credit card number was found in Williams' black backpack in the vehicle. The same day, Williams also used her Family First credit card and made the purchase in the amount of $1,017 to Laura's truck. On the second, Williams charged $1,000 on her credit card and $800 to the Family First to that truck spot. On December 4th, 21, he asked if she had any room on her credit card, and then proceeded to make a purchase without her consent. All of this without her consent don't make sense
It
because
don't make no
if
sense.
you calling and asking you got any more room, how am I sneaking and using your credit card?
Thank you. You keep
It
doing the
sounds
same
like a
shit.
relationship that went awry, and she don't want to pay for this shit because she didn't get it didn't work out. So instead of her
Hold on,
trying
hold
to
on, hold on.
pay,
I'll keep reading. I want you to keep reading because I'm going to bust this bub when I tell you this right here because I'm going to show it to you because you got the paper in front of you. Keep
Oh shit, we got a bubble busting coming. Let's see.
going.
so on the 4th, he asked her if there's any room on the credit card.
What month is this?
December 2021.
Okay, man.
Somebody check for me and see if they hit the like button for the K Factor.
I said I don't know. I don't remember nothing like that going on. But now I'm catching it. Come on.
Okay, so in the amount of
PPS is forever on the defense for him regardless. She never sees it from the female's point of view. I do not know about that glass half full. Ooh, me and you might have us a love head bumping on that one. There are times, and I said this earlier, there are times the way she be reading some of these things off and the way she be connecting dots, sometimes, although she don't say it out of her mouth, the way in her tone, how she be responding or asking, or Nesto be like, yo, let's move on. And then she want to get one more point in there. I don't know. I don't know about that. I believe there are times where she believed them and don't believe him. She just won't never tell him that. The young lady might have been bitten with Nesto and was believing whatever he was saying, just like Sonya is doing. Yeah,
$1,000, right?
he said his pencil does right. Yeah, yeah.
And transaction was not authorized.
We were discussing that early, how some of these, educated, appear to be well-minded, well-rounded sisters of them was even falling with old boy. He can't even put two sentences together.
No money was returned. December 13th, Williams stated that to her, and he would need at least $1,000 sent to him for the Tahoe. She sent $1,000 from her checking account. So why does she keep sending money to she feel like that don't make sense why you keep sending money?
Boy, when Nesto made that damn noise, boy, I like to spit this drink out. You know what I thought was happening? I don't know how old y'all are. But when he first went, I thought it was the beginning of Egyptian Lover. Egyptian Lover. The boom.
So instead of her trying to pay,
I'll keep reading. I want you to keep reading because I'm going to bust this bub when I tell you this right here because I'm going to show it to you because you got the paper in front of you. Keep going.
so on the 4th, he asked her if there's any room on the credit card.
What month is this?
December 2021.
Okay, remember I said I don't know. I don't remember nothing like that going on. But now I'm catching it. Come on.
Okay, so in the amount of $1,000, right? And transaction was not authorized. No money was returned. December 13th, Williams stated that to her, and he would need at least $1,000 sent to him for the Tahoe. She sent $1,000 from her checking account. So why does she keep sending money to she feel like that don't make sense why you keep sending money?
Egyptian Lover.
If back in October you're supposed to get a truck and he keeps telling you this,
Thank you.
how you
Thank
keep
you.
spending money?
Keep
During the rest of December, she faced the family tragedy when she lost 5 members to a fire. Williams and her never traveled, but he tried to advise her that in order to pay for the funeral, she would need to up her credit limit.
Oh my God.
Funeral? The hell did I? What?
if there's
What
anyone on
month?
my credit card.
What month is this?
December 2021.
Okay, remember I said I don't know. I don't remember nothing like that going on. But now I'm catching it. Come on.
Okay, so in the amount of $1,000, right? And transaction was not authorized. No money was returned. December 13th, Williams stated that to her, and he would need at least 1,000 sent to him for the Tahoe. She sent 1,000 from her checking account. So why does she keep sending money if she's still like? That don't make sense. Why you keep sending money if back in October you're supposed to get a truck and he keeps telling you this?
Thank you.
Why you
Thank
keep
you.
sending money?
Keep
During the rest of December, she faced the family tragedy when she lost 5 members to a fire. Williams never traveled. Williams.
Oh, okay. I see what I missed. Oh, man, my heart go out to.
Her never traveled, but he tried to advise her that in order to pay for the funeral, she would need a line up. She would need to up her credit limit.
Oh my God.
That's though. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just slow down. Everybody just slow down for a second. Let me make sure I'm following. Ernesto, the woman lost 5 family members in a fire. She's trying to be responsible of making the arrangements to have them funerals. Ernesto, you didn't tell that woman in order for her to do that, she had to up her credit limit. You didn't do that, did you? I'm saying what I'm asking Ernesto is both of us up here. What I'm asking you, you wouldn't have did anything and messed the sister up to the point to where when the day comes, she wouldn't have had what she needed to put her loved ones away. Because you done took something from her, tricked something out of her, forged something out of her. You wouldn't do that, would you, my man? I mean, there comes a point where you draw a line. You draw a line. Go below that line now. From the old school. You know what's up with that. I know you didn't do that. You did that.
Credit looked better. She stated she was getting frustrated because she has paid thousands of.
In the beginning of the conversation, he didn't know them folks. But now he knows them, but the details aren't right. So I did know them. Now I know them. Now that I know them, but the details ain't right.
Dollars to Williams and had absolutely no return. I don't get that. No vehicle, appliances, work done at our house, social media work, and this sounds more so civil because it sounds like a personal relationship. That's what this is. This really sounds civil.
Okay, come on.
This doesn't sound criminal because if I'm dating you and I'm kicking it with you and you're giving me money, it's personal.
Have I missed the bubble bus yet? Did I miss it? Hit play? Okay, you're right. I'm going to hit play.
It's not business. Even though the immediate meeting was business, 2 months later it turned personal. So now we're kicking it in a sense. Because I'm coming over saying we're fucking whatever. Okay, so it had no vehicle, no appliances, no work opportunities in the company, and she was promised. Scranton, she didn't tell Williams that they need to chat.
He'd love to talk about who hunching. With her hunching for the sport of it when she 20. Yeah, he did, Kaazon. Ernesto doesn't draw a line when it comes to scamming someone. Now, wait a minute, though. God dang. Goodness gracious, boy, that kind of hit me in my stomach a little bit. Like, dang. How would you even be able to look at that person again? How would you even go to sleep? Or maybe I just got shit twisted. Like, I be assuming, you know what? That's slow down. Roger that, MZ. Roger that. Roger that.
She initiated a $1,000 request through Zelle to try to start getting some of her money back. William said that he cannot process it as Dominique has control over his account. January 20th, she, in a conversation, stated to Williams that she was going to trade her.
He told her it was up in her credit, so it was about business to put her people away. And he always talking about he a good person. He done did good things for people. He let a woman sleep in the ambulance because it was cold outside. I ain't even gonna tell y'all what I think about that. I wonder how much did she have to pay him, and what did she have to pay him? The more I understand the brother.
He found awesome in the CarMax.
If y'all will let me get away with just saying this one time, hold on.
Williams stated
I got to build my courage up.
to her that he would be able to get.
After he allowed her to talk about his wife, Shirley, his character was fucked, in my humble opinion. And in my courthouse, in my courtroom. Capital FUKED. And now I get to throw it in there that you literally, allegedly, tried to get in this woman's head on conversations such as upping her credit to bury 5 loved ones who was brought down by a fire. Kaazon, you have actual feelings, so you can't imagine. No, I can't. I cannot. What he's doing to the young lady. Remember Shirley? Yeah.
More money from the car if he had a buyer lined up. Williams bought one of his 2015 Chargers for Scranton to use while he was going to sell the Nissan. Scranton drove the Charger for a few months and kept asking when.
Sonya, for the goodness sake, please move that phone a little bit from your mouth. What are you, laying down? Sit your ass up. Sit your ass up. Damn.
Was he going to get the money from the vehicle? William kept stating that he was trying to travel when he spoke with her and said
Okay.
That's the like, hey, babe. You've been reading long enough. That's enough. That's enough. You notice Ernesto isn't denying anything about messing with her credit cards. Yeah, I do. Like, there are moments I've heard them put a charge on him, and his reaction left me with the conclusion of, I don't think he went that far. Then there are times, just like what you just mentioned, MZ, if the times when he done just openly admit on some of these phone calls. I'm paraphrasing. I might have did this, and this, but I ain't do that now. I ain't do that. This over here, okay. That over there, no. I'm still waiting for Ernesto to make me laugh. I'm still waiting on the bubble bust. Or did we miss it? Or did he hit the bubble and it didn't bust? I don't know. Shit, let's go.
That's a
Law
whole,
in this
that's a whole book there. That's
It
a
is.
whole
I've
book.
heard them. It's
Wow.
a whole. It sounds like a whole relationship.
Okay, go ahead.
And this does sound like a relationship. It doesn't really.
I tell you one thing. Not only, even though I kind of it wasn't glass half full. I don't think it was. Who was that? I was having that little slight disagreement with, or was it Beautifully Made? When I was saying, no, there's some times when I think Sonya definitely be kind of believing what the other people are saying. But if it's nothing else, what's driving that energy is every point has something to do with him being in a relationship. And because he was allegedly supposed to have been involved in relationship, that it doesn't make it criminal. It makes it civil due to the relationship. You got that?
Sound criminal. It would have been criminal if you dipped and dipped out and then, never returned the call and all of that. But it's because of this ongoing situation. It should have been a civil matter, is what it should have been. She should have sued you civilly for this. This wasn't criminal at all. So you let her use your car while you was holding on to hers, and on March 9th, you called her and asked if she could place some appliances at her home. She said she's not at home and there wasn't enough room. And you sent her a photo of all the appliances, which from the house at the 2155 Bent Creek, Alpharetta. So, this is a house that you shared with Shirley. William sent a photos, Shirley, photos later showing the appliances loaded on the back of the white truck, taken them to the storage unit. This was also the day that Williams and his wife were evicted from the residence. On March 13th, William met her in a different vehicle. He gave her a 2015.
Hold up. Shirley got evicted? Ernesto. The Honorable Shirley Strawberry got evicted? No, they making that shit up. I ain't buying that.
Dodge Charger. During the rest of March and April, she continued to ask for the money. Williams stated that the buyer was a Dominican and that as she returned, she would be able to get her the money for her vehicle. William told Scranton to stop paying on the auto loan due to him selling a car. She stopped paying as she believed she would have the money in hand for the loan in full. She started getting notices for payment and eventually told Williams that if she did not get the money for the car, it was going to be repossessed. On May 2nd, 22, the Dodge Charger she was driving was totaled from her place of work. She found out that the vehicle had been repossessed and that it was being stored at Atlanta Carland. She stated to Williams that he needed.
My time, she did. Don't y'all start that 2155. Do not. Don't. I'm going to block you, glass half full. I'm playing. I have never blocked nobody a day of my life. Facebook, but there ain't nobody can make a. Anyway. Oh. He said Shirley knew he had. Yeah. Well, I'm kind of gonna. I'm gonna have to nod to that. Shirley old school. Okay. If you can't get around that part, then the rest of what I'm saying won't make any sense. And my wife is not from that school. But Shirley is from that school. Yeah, because Shirley's older than my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law wouldn't go for that. But Shirley's school, now there's rules of engagement now. If That man is taking care of home. The bills are paid. Mama got a car she could go out there and get in. She got an account she could pull something from if she want to go look at some lamps, some pillowcases. I'm trying to remember some eavesdropping shit out of her, my wife and one of her friend girls. I'm talking about they going to look at. That's why I'm just I'm trying to keep the show rolling, right? What taking care of home. Them old school women will let him have another woman. Go ahead, shit, get you out my face. Hell, I know some old school women that told, but you need to go out and go have an affair or something, do something. I'm sick of your ugly ass. Go into work, come home. Go to work, come home. Go do something with yourself. That's old school. Old school.
Needed to give her the money for her vehicle or the money or give her.
Wait a minute. I saw something. Oh, but they got evicted out of the 2155. I'm sorry, glass half full. I focused in on that 2155. Benton Creek. Listen, boy, that boy was heated that day. Glass half full said, I love lamps. Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
The vehicle back as she now has nothing to drive.
Remember, Kaazon, Shirley got evicted from 2155 Ben Creek. No, I was not aware of that. I'm going to tell you right now, I had that confused. I thought the 2155 at that particular time was the same house that was in close proximity of Erica's house. But I know now, I've heard this call before, but I did not really, I knew I wanted to go here, but I did not pre-listen to this. So I'm kind of putting some things together with you guys. So I know that I did not know that they got evicted out of Ben Creek. I didn't. I thought, if anything, Shirley saw a roach or something and was uncomfortable. Ernesto underline the word used that to his advantage to uplift her out of that house. And then I ain't gonna lie. I told y'all, I will not be lying to you. After that, I kind of lose where Shirley goes. The next thing I know, Shirley's staying with friends or family or somebody. And then later on, her girl, Debbie, is then living with her. Oh, no, Kaazon, that was Pine Grove. Yeah, I know that now, MZ. I didn't at first. At the beginning of this video, I did not. And no, I did not know that they were evicted out of the 2155 Ben Creek because Nesto wasn't paying the rent. Then threw some bugs in there and told her they had to move. That's when he got Erica to be the attorney. Oh, now that makes sense to me. Okay. To get out of that, I guess I'm just going to throw this in here. To get out of that lease agreement, out of that contract. Okay. And then y'all remember the conversation where they had done moved on, and then all of a sudden something hit Sonya, and she was like, I know. Shirley could have just got a vacuum cleaner and sucked the roach up, even though they were done with the roach conversation 15 minutes ago. She was on some of that Betty Wright. Oh, now I remember. She was on some of that.
Came over at 300 hours on May 3rd and spent the rest of the morning hours with her.
What is
So 300. 3 o'clock.
in the morning?
Oh, 3. No, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, go ahead.
3 o'clock in the morning would be 12. It starts at 12. Would be 24.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness. Sonya, slow down, baby. Hold on. Let me find something. No, not that one. No, not that one. No, Sylvia, leave her alone. No, I don't want that. This one might do. This one might do. Come here, Sonya. This is what you said. This is what I'm thinking of. Now, you working on this time. Okay. I'm gonna read those in 1 second. Let us help Sonya with this time. Okay.
24. It's midnight. No, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. That's 3 o'clock. Oh, 300 hours.
Okay.
I think that's 3
Okay.
o'clock. Shirley. Williams sent the photos, Shirley, photos later showing the appliances lit on the back of the white truck.
Shirley was at a hotel for a while and then stayed with friends and eventually got her own place. Okay, the friends in the own place I was aware of. I did not know Shirley was in a dang hotel. I know he was making fun of her about being. I heard her tell him, and I was thinking, Shirley, you shouldn't have told him that. When I first heard it, you shouldn't have told that boy that and whatnot. Because if you would have knew what I knew, what I think Shirley might have had a clue of, if you knew the way this man was trying to talk about you to this goddamn girl, you gave him something to goddamn heckle you about, and you was just being wife and explaining your situation about being in that empty apartment on that air mattress. That boy thought that shit was funny. Broke my heart.
Taken to a storage unit. This was also the day that Williams and his wife were evicted from the residence. On March 13th, William met her in a different vehicle. He gave her a 2015 Dodge Charger. During the rest of March and April, she continued to ask for the money. William stated that the buyer was a Dominican and that as she returned, she would be able to get her the money for her vehicle. William told Scranton to stop.
That's when they became homeless. Shirley was on the hotel for a while. Okay, I got that one. What time is 3 a.m.? I had not heard her struggle with this time until now.
Paying on the auto loan due to him selling a car. She stopped paying as she believed she would have the money in hand for the loan in full. She started getting notices for payment and eventually told Williams that if she did not get the money for the car, it was going to be repossessed. On May 2nd, 22, the Dodge Charger she was driving was totaled from her place of work. She found out that the vehicle wasn't repossessed and that it was being stored at Atlanta Carland. She stated to Williams that he needed to give her the money for her vehicle or give her the vehicle back as she now has nothing to drive. Williams came over at 300 hours on May 3rd and spent the rest of the morning hours with her.
What is
So 300, 3 o'clock.
in the morning?
Oh, 3. No, 3
Slow down. Slow down.
o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, go ahead.
3 o'clock in the morning would be 2012. It starts at 12. Would be 24. 24 is midnight. No, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. That's 3 o'clock. Oh, 300 hours.
Okay.
I think that's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Is it raining over there? It's starting to lighten over here now.
Okay, so at May 3rd.
Boy, she don't want to talk about no damn weather. Now we trying to change subject on Sonya. That's counselor. What? You trying to throw that damn slick like you trying to move? No, sir, Bob, come here, boy.
Dodge Charger she was driving was totaled from her place of work. She found out that the vehicle wasn't repossessed and that it was being stored at Atlanta Carland. She stated to Williams that he needed to give her the money for her vehicle or give her the vehicle back as she now has nothing to drive. Williams came over at 300 hours on May 3rd and spent the rest of the morning hours with her.
What is
So 300, 3 o'clock.
in the morning?
Oh, 3. No, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, go ahead.
3 o'clock in the morning would be 2012. It starts at 12. would be 24. 24 is midnight. No, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. That's 3 o'clock. Oh, 300 hours.
Okay.
I think that's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Is it raining over there? It's starting to lighten over here now.
Okay, so at May 3rd, and spent the rest of the morning hours with her so that he could drive her.
Sonya said, F that. And I'm talking about you sleeping with this woman. You done spent the night with her. Is it raining or thundering over there? No, because you slept with. That's OG Sonya. PPS Sonya.
Good afternoon.
Okay, go ahead.
3 o'clock in the morning would be 12. It starts at 12. Would be 24. 24 is midnight. No, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. That's 3 o'clock. Oh, 300 hours.
Okay.
I think that's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Is it raining over there? It's starting to lighten over here now.
Okay, so at May 3rd, and spent the rest of the morning hours with her so that he could drive her to work that morning. On May 4th, Williams arrived with the ambulance for her to drive, but he ended up driving her and her son instead. While on the way to work, the ambulance broke down and he called a tow truck. She and her son walked home. On May 5th, Williams started asking her if she wants to work with him and be the registered agent for his bail bond business. She declined. On May 17th, she asked him again.
I know damn well Ernesto wasn't finna have him a bail. Boy, you should have put your focus in on that. No, it wouldn't have helped you none because you still need the judge to give you the bond. Damn. He tried to distract her, but she kept on reading. Yes, sir. Yeah, ma'am. And it's talking about him hunching. That gives Sonya a love-hate for him at the same time. Anytime she going over him, some of his women.
For the money for the vehicles. On May 18th, she received a text message. That's why your ass couldn't be found the first when I was here in May, because you was all with her.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? No clear. Is it raining and thundering over there? Let me look in the chat. Let me ask one of y'all. Beautifully made. MZ. Glass half full. ISIS. Is it raining and thundering over there? I need to change subjects. I'm going to let her get on his ass just this real quick.
I'm seeing where your ass is.
No,
Yes, you did. That's what it's
go
saying.
ahead.
Anyway,
You don't know what you're talking
on May 30th,
You don't know what you talking about. You know what? You know what? I'll tell you what.
Beat
I'm not going to touch nothing on here. I'm going to leave this set up just like it is. But fam, Central Time, it's 9 o'clock. And as I already mentioned, last week was beautiful. I got to go cover some ground tomorrow. I know it. I know Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays are my off days. I try to knock my 40 out Monday through Thursday. But not this week. 2, I need to take care of something real quick. So the family and them will be nicely and cool tomorrow until I can finish. Well, maybe not the word finish. I could go in a little bit deeper on my outside unit. Because I live in Florida. And it get hot down here. Kaazon, now that made me laugh when he said, put the word thunder in there. Don't leave that off, MZ. He asked her, is it raining and thundering over there? Hold on. I want to hear that shit one more time. Right before I go. Hold on one second. Let's see, can I get right to it?
money.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I want to come over here.
Dodge Charger she was driving was totaled from her place of work. She found out that the vehicle wasn't repossessed and that it was being stored at Atlanta Carland. She stated to Williams that he needed to give her the money for her vehicle or give her the vehicle back as she now has nothing to drive. Williams came over at 300 hours on May 3rd and spent the rest of the morning hours with her.
What is
So
300 hours?
3 o'clock.
In the
Negro, stop playing. You know what? Boy, stop playing. I missed that part. Oh, you had so many women you forgot. Hey, I feel you, brother.
morning?
Oh, 3. No, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, go ahead.
3 o'clock in the morning would be 12. It starts at 12. Would be 24. 24 is midnight. No, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. That's 3 o'clock. Oh, 300.
Ain't this a long time to get 3 a.m. out? Shit. These two need to stop.
Hours.
Okay.
And they talking about starting businesses. And if I had $1 trillion, they wouldn't know what to do with it. And I'm going to get a couple of businesses started. I'm going to get all that.
I think that's 3 o'clock in the
Is
morning.
it raining over there? It's starting to lighten over here now.
Stop right there. MZ, I told you he wanted to know was it raining, thunder, and lightning. Dude, I should have paused it right there. That's you want to know what?
In hand for the loan in full. She started getting notices for payment and eventually told Williams that if she did not get the money for the car, it was going to be repossessed. On May 2nd, 22, the Dodge Charger she was driving was totaled from her place of work. She found out that the vehicle had been repossessed and that it was being stored at Atlanta Carland. She stated to Williams that he needed to give her the money for her vehicle or give her the vehicle back as she now has nothing to drive. Williams came over at 300 hours on May 3rd and spent the rest of the morning hours with her.
Wait a minute. She did what? So she's slow. She just read the word morning, but she said the military. Something else she did too one time. Oh, damn. It's one of them words. Ooh, it's one of them trigger words. Let me see, can I ease through this? Y'all remember the time when I was playing the call where there was another guy in the background on a radio show and he kept yelling, Shirley, Shirley. And he was making fun of Shirley. Y'all be marrying these men just to have a husband and then they do this type of shit. That's what, anyway, Ernesto asked her. Let me see, can I put this in layman's term? He was basically asking her, did they mention anything that or call him anything that connects him to a child? And Sonya said no. Then she went on a little bit further and said, but they did call you a petty. And I thought to myself, I wonder, does she know? Then I said, you know what, K-Factor, let's get the hell up out of that. But back to this. He does that from time to time.
So 300. 3 o'clock.
In the morning?
Oh, 3. No, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, go ahead.
3 o'clock in the morning would be 12. It starts at 12. Would be 24. 24 is midnight. No, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. That's 3 o'clock. Oh, 300 hours.
Okay.
I think that's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Is it raining over there? It's starting to lighten over here now.
Okay, so at May 3rd and spent the rest of the morning hours with her so that he could drive her to work that morning. On May 4th, Williams arrived with an ambulance for her to drive, but he ended up driving her and her son instead. While on the way to work, the ambulance broke down and he called a tow truck. She and her son walked home. On May 5th, Williams started asking her if she wants to work with him and be the registered agent for his bail bond business. She declined. On May 17th, she asked him again for the money for the vehicles. On May 18th, she received a text message. That's why your ass couldn't be found the first when I was here in May, because you was all with her.
Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, fam, I gotta get ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna leave this right here, just like this. I give you my word, even if I have the worst day ever tomorrow. I'm gonna come in and we're gonna finish this for tomorrow. I'll leave you alone for Sunday. I'll try to get my head wrapped around to get myself together to move into Monday. That fair enough? My name is Kaazon, and I'm in charge of the K Factor. Listen, for any questions or concerns, you can always reach me at kaazon@gmail.com. That's Kaazon, my first name. No numbers, no underscores, no explanation marks, none of that. Just Kaazon@gmail.com for any questions or concerns. You have some suggestions, you want to lay out an opinion, you want to grade me, it's all welcome. And I do answer back.
Beat
KaazonSr to support this channel, followed by the $. That's KAAZ as in zebra, ONS as in Sam, Aura as in railroad, or as we say here in America, railroad, followed by the $.
money.
Oh, I appreciate that, Dr. Clark. Listen, if you didn't touch that like button when you came in, do the K Factor a favor, man. Just touch it on your way out. Hey, listen, those of y'all that just swung through for the first time, hey, subscribe. It's all good over here. It's all good over here. And yes, indeed, we do some dragging, some Ernesto and Sonya ass up over here. And you see by listening and looking at the and observing the chat, we be pinpointing stuff. You understand? I'm ending at 72 degrees on a mostly clearly night here on the Gulf Coast in Pensacola, Florida, where I reside. Until tomorrow, we're going to just leave it right here. Until tomorrow. We'll come back and we'll finish this on up.
Beat money.
Dr. Clark, MZ, beautifully made, glass half full, ISIS. I got some more. Of course, my tie. MZ pulled up on me. Yo, Shada Lady, glad you swung through. If I missed anybody. Oh, yeah, Lady Dimples. That was another name I'm not used to seeing or hadn't seen in a minute. Lady Dimple, I appreciate you pulling up on us. And again, remember, it means something. It really does. Hit that like button. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Beat money.